Well, first of all, I'm 43 years old and don't even know what no cap means. So there's that. Yeah, I don't know what that fucking means. Oh, okay, that's fair. That's all I had. Oh yeah, yeah. Well, yeah, yeah, yeah. You're good, brother. Yes, brother. We look forward to it. Missed you. Yeah, I would let it go, and we'll look at another avenue. The change. Yep, correct. Yeah, let it go. Uh, yeah, right. Well, no, that's not necessarily true. Yep. Mm-hmm. That's not.
I don't haul shit.
All right, all right.
Oh yeah, I gotta do the radio.
Radio check. Check. Someone's outside clubhouse. Just wrecked their car. What the fuck?
Radio check.
There's a white and black classic like truck doing donuts outside the clubhouse. He just sped off. He went up. He turned right at the stop sign and sped off. It's like an older classical truck, white and black. One occupant was the driver.
Bike. I don't even see it in my damn list.
Sounds like he's coming back.
Oh.
Hey, Dex.
Yeah, he's
Fucking
back.
casino.
Hey, Dex. Sorry, my bike just tipped.
Wait, is that the guy we're looking for? That's the guy from the email picture.
I'm looking for one.
Hey, we're.
More than one? No. Does it need to be happy? Okay. Well, I did explain it to him, but
He's sitting at the bridge right here, y'all.
I think that guy from the email pictures outside the
Stop.
clubhouse. He is outside the clubhouse to the left
Dad?
in like a classical like
Hey.
truck.
Dex. Excuse me, I miss your face. Stop sounding so grumpy. Not always grumpy. That's a fib.
I don't think that's the guy.
Yeah, but
No,
what
no,
the hell is he
kinda like
doing?
Alright, well, ignore the stupid guy. We're gonna go ride.
All of us?
Yeah, he said bring a couple members, so we're bringing a couple members.
Oh my god, I'm backpacking.
Can I backpack some? Can somebody backpack me?
Who are you backpacking on, Chris?
Sorry.
Ooh!
Jesus Christ.
Oh, hold on. I gotta get this helmet off.
I believe I'm going to be late captain.
So,
Chris.
this is gonna be members only, my dear.
Okay, that's fine. I just jumped on
You
radio.
probably backpack
to go
with
where it
Odin.
was.
No, you're perfect. Do we have something we would love these lovely gentlemen to do for us?
You did
Hop
not just
on.
get out
Yeah,
this bike.
actually,
I don't have the
Then
bestie
hang
bike
around.
is at
Come over
the
to Cam-
casino. I left it out. I never put it in.
I love that bike.
Yeah, we
Bring
got
the cage.
Okay.
We need to go to the bank first.
That dude's just having a good fucking time. Is this all that's coming?
Anybody else?
No, that's good.
Okay.
Okay,
Never
where are
mind.
we going?
We gotta go to the bank, so let's go to the one down in Legion.
Dude, this guy's having a great.
He's
fucking
just
time.
having a good time.
Alright, let's head down to the bank at Legion. Make sure we don't get hit.
Oh, he hits me. He's gonna know it.
I think he's just having a good time.
My
We're
question is,
taking a
why
left
is he
to the
doing
right,
it there?
Roll through.
Yeah, well, I agree.
We're green light. We're gonna blow through. Go ahead and pop a right up here at the next light.
Dukes, I'm gonna take that 100K out, okay? So that you'll see that come out. You want to record it in your notes just so it's a reminder in there?
Yeah, give me a minute.
Bank is on the right. We're gonna slow down to a 30. Ooh, I'm having a headache.
Yeah, it was
Slow
a
down
major
to a
hit.
30.
Big
Step
Alright, I gotta go
Wear your
deposit some money
sunglasses.
too.
Ooh. All right.
He followed us.
Did anyone? Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Hey Hoss, how many donuts can you do in a row?
If I had to, I think I would go like above a million.
Yeah, just fucking crazy. Just until you run out of gas, I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm saying, you know. Well, I just bought this baby. This motherfucker's nice stuff.
You just
Six-seater.
bought it?
6-seater. You know, the motherfucker's fit 6 people.
You bought it today?
Yeah, I bought it today.
I didn't know the store was open today. Or did you buy it off of someone?
Oh no, I bought it for somebody.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. I only got it for 75,000 though.
No, that's not bad.
Yeah. It's a nice motherfucker. Look at the hood on.
Alright. Nice engine coming out of it.
Yeah, let me
Are you ready?
Yeah. Let's get the hell out of here.
Hey Hoss, we gotta go.
Oh,
Oh,
that
yeah.
is pretty.
That is nice.
Yeah, you do your thing.
Yeah, have a good one, Hoss.
Yeah,
That's
you
a
do.
nice engine though.
That's what I'm saying.
Hop on.
Let's scoot right in here.
Alright, where are we going now?
Hold on.
Depending on how far it is, I may need to get gas.
You still want the same location, my dear? Okay, I'll see you shortly. Okay, bye. Alright, we're going to 160. So down in the gears.
160? 1,060?
No.
10,000.
10060.
Yeah, it's like
10,060.
it's like a little under a mile and a half away.
Okay. Wanna pull out? Pull out, go right. Take a right at the red light. We're gonna hit a 60 cruise. We're gonna take a left here at the light. It looks clear. We're going to be popping our rear right. We're going to be taking a left at this next light. Watch out for an oncoming car. Go through, we're clear. We're going to be popping a right. to this light, we're all clear. I'll be taking a right up here, go around the car. Alright, go ahead and slow down. We're going to be pulling in left here.
Go through. No.
They're up front.
That didn't look like.
Yeah, they're up front.
Okay, go back up.
Alright, wolves, dismount in 3, 2, 1, dismount.
Oh, so good. How are you?
Doing all right. Just need to make sure that everybody here, no weapons, no phones, no radios, nothing of the sort.
Oh,
Of course,
let
we
me
need
go
phones
put
and
some set up.
radios.
Yeah.
You're gonna need to place them inside of your bike, if you could please.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll put mine in a glove box. You can throw yours in the trunk.
Okay, I'm gonna be off radio for a little bit.
Oh shit! I can't put anything back here. You got too much stuff.
Foxy, Happy, Dizzy.
Hey, why am I being told I gotta leave my phone and my radio in the car?
Until further notice, we will get back on the radio and tell you when
No,
we are
I
back
usually
on
have my
our-
radio on, please.
Try to throw them in the trunk.
I have a club to manage though, honey.
Hey, Happy.
Yep.
You got any road snacks?
Are they though?
No, I have what's in my pocket to eat.
Alright,
I
cool.
am like, gotta go by the store.
Fine. Alright.
Me too. You care to pass
Give
me?
it a sec.
Oh, a hot dog.
It's a new policy.
No, I got an orange soda.
Who's got some room? Because you don't have any room.
Yeah, I don't have my other bike right now.
Eddie does.
What? I have room. Are you not putting your stuff in the saddlebags?
I just did.
Did you?
Yeah. Oh no, they're at my feet.
Oh,
Fellas, how the hell we doing?
Doing all right. Just need to do a quick pat down before we let you in.
Oh, yeah. Of course.
Don't mind the stuff at the bottom.
Can you please put your hands up?
Jesus, how much
Oh,
further are you?
yeah.
We can get 2 lions here.
All right. You are fine.
Perfect.
I want that one to touch me.
Oh,
my god.
Wow.
Okay, you're good. Morphine. All right.
I got a prescription. It's in my pocket.
I don't even know anything about a prescription. All right, next up, mate.
Yeah, that's right. What up?
Jesus freaking Christ, Chris.
Listen, he feels like a safe place.
All right, you're fine.
Thank you, I know.
I can't even right now. I can't even.
Uh-huh. Did you lock your back? Your bike back?
Yeah, it's locked.
Okay.
Listen, they know what they get when they ask me to show up.
This is true. This is true.
Yeah.
Oh, they get radios, but we don't get radios.
Yeah, you know how this shit works.
I hear my dear sweet baby angel. This is so pretty. Hello,
How are you?
darlings. I'm good. How are you?
Can I complain?
Mr. Felix?
How are you?
I'm well, and you?
Oh, I would complain, but nobody would listen.
You may be right about that, sir. You may be right.
Didn't even acknowledge Bella. Hello, darling.
Hello, hello.
Hey, Bella, how are you?
So rude.
Doing great. How are you? No worries. No, no.
So I assume you have informed your club about the conversation that we've had, yes?
Yes, sir.
They're aware of what is going to transpire or no?
They're aware of the fine, yeah?
They're not aware of the vote that was taken, yes?
No.
Please inform your club of the vote.
Inform them of the vote.
See?
All right, Wolves. So, part of that meeting heads of the other MCs and gangs that we had was a vote to officially and completely terminate Svetlana.
I love it.
The vote was passed unanimously. I will expect that all members of the Wolves will not repeat that to anyone outside of this room.
Our lips are sealed.
Under literal pain of death, Wolves.
Elsa, please hand your fine to Dexter.
Yes.
You've all noticed that there are tables around the room that we were in. Each one of those tables has a separate seal on top of the table. These are members of a council. You will find that your seal is on top of one of these tables. That means you are a member of a council, and if this ever has to occur again, this is where the meeting will occur. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Indeed.
Understood.
Also, you have informed your club the reasoning for the fee that you have just paid, yes?
Yes, sir.
To explain this fee a little bit further, it will be put into an account. It will be controlled by the Mendez Group. If you find yourself in need of funds for business expansions, legal issues, anything of that nature, you will call on us. You will provide us with call it a business plan. If we agree with your business plan, we will fund it. So this is more of a escrow account, if anything else.
Understood.
Yeah, I explained that to them too.
Elsa, Happy, I would like to speak to you privately, please. If you could have the rest of your members go downstairs.
Absolutely.
You heard him. Battle.
There was an incident that occurred on a bridge in Blaine County. You are aware of this, yes?
Yes.
And Happy, since you have been involved in both sides of this, you understand that during these conversations, one of the arguments that were made is, you become too loud, what happens?
Absolutely.
Doesn't answer that question, Happy.
Raul?
Excuse me? Oh, shit! What is going on, Felix?
We will be keeping Happy for the time being. We'll
Excuse
provide
me?
you with the task. If you do not complete the task, unfortunately, I have to put a bullet in one of my friend's heads. It's understood, yes?
It is not understood.
What do you need explained?
First of all, if you're gonna take anyone, you can take me. I'm the president, I'm responsible for everything.
You will be responsible for taking
No,
Mr.
no,
Happy
no,
back.
no. So here's the thing. This was my call. I said to go to the bridge. I'm not having anyone else pay my price. You want to take someone, Felix,
The
you can take me.
unfortunate part of it is you do not make the decisions here. This is my decision to make.
Felix, my people served a disturbing amount of time in jail. They paid $500,000 for riding to help someone else. We have paid you a fine as well. And to take my vice president?
Happy, what are your opinions of this?
He was in jail, Felix. He had nothing to even do with it.
Here's what I would tell you, Mr. Felix. You know I understand both sides of the spectrum. As everybody here knows, not only did I ride for the Wolves prior to my employment with you, but I came back. I know how you operate better than most. And I understand my Prez's argument, but at the same time...
I understand exactly how Felix works. That's not the problem.
Oh, I don't argue that, Prez. But I'm not going to argue with Mr. Felix either. If he feels like I'm the one that he needs to hold, then I gladly accept that responsibility because the club needs our Prez more than they need their VP.
Happy, there's a good thing you don't answer to Felix, you answer to me. Is that correct?
You're right.
Thank you. You don't work for Felix anymore. You're my vice president. So I expect your response to back my wishes and my requests. So again, this was my call. Happy was in jail. I said that we would ride to the aid of another club. I made the call that the individual could open fire on the helicopter. It was all my call. If anyone pays, it's me.
Fortunately, this is my call. I will leave this in the capable hands of my right hand, Miss Samwood. Samwood, who do you think we should take? The president or the vice president? And before you answer that question, I would like for you to remember what Miss Elsa has just stated, that her club follows her directions, nobody else's.
When I am not about, Happy fills my spot. That is the point of having a VP. That if I am out of order, if I am not in place, he is to fill my role and fill my shoes.
Please feel free to pass judgment, Miss Samwood.
I can understand as the leader wanting to take the responsibility of these consequences, but at the end of the day, you also fall in line in taking those consequences when your men fuck up. Ultimately, I hear you saying that they answer to you, but I think in the large scheme, in the bigger picture, y'all do answer to Felix. I would have to agree that it's the VP in the situation that needs to go.
Ultimately, answer to Felix.
Maybe it's just me, but I feel that the hierarchy that exists is pretty crystal clear.
So here's my thing. I love working with Felix. Other than the fact that he has us both tied up right now. I think he's a great person to work with. I feel like we have a mutual respect. But to say that my club is beholden to him? It's a mutual working relationship based off respect from what I understood.
Mutual respect, unfortunately, was tarnished when you decided to have a member of your club shoot at a helicopter with a machine gun.
I didn't know it was a machine gun.
Why did they shoot at a police helicopter?
Because they were tailing me?
So you're being tailed.
I don't know, Felix.
Well, that's what we're here to find out, no?
Oh, well, apparently everything I said doesn't matter, so.
I'm here to listen if you'd like to talk and not make smart-ass comments, but...
I
it's up to
have
you.
been talking. I've presented my case, but apparently nothing, but it doesn't matter.
Well, hold on, Prez. I can assure you that in that particular incident, the only thing that I had to do with that whole entire incident was knock out 2 cops with brass knuckles. I did fire at 1 cop with a handgun, but I was taken out prior to being able to put
No,
down
I
that-
know you were. I was running with someone over my shoulder through the
Right.
woods.
I apologize. I thought Mr. Happy was in jail when this happened.
I thought it was this one. It was the other one.
Yeah, I went
Same
to
thing.
I went to jail after because of the bridge incident. I served 9 years and was fined $500,000, $500,000. The cops tried to charge me, or actually they didn't try. They did charge me with every officer that was downed in the whole entire incident. However, when I tried to explain to them what I did and what I admitted to, which is exactly what happened, the O2 of BCSO clearly stated that it didn't matter. It was a BRD case and he was going to hit me with everything.
Mr. Happy, if I am to take Miss Elsa's suggestions here and keep her in my possession, you're able to control your club and make them understand the importance, yes?
Indeed.
And you are positive about this?
I am.
100% am as well.
Dexter, what are your thoughts?
To be honest, Hefe, after the disrespect that was given outside BCSO and Elsa brings up mutual respect, the way her members treated you and myself when we asked them to leave, and the snide comments they made to our other security members were just not on, in my opinion. But if I had to make a decision, I think taking the president cuts the head off the snake, and Happy knows better how we run and how things would end if it's not done. I believe, and no offense when I say this, Elsa, but I don't think you were fully understanding and stringent of what the stipulations were when the Grimwolves were brought into the fray.
What do you mean?
Were you there for the blessing meeting?
No.
I think that is what he speaks of.
No, that's something I actually just recently learned about. No one, Barstow never thought it was important to tell me about, apparently, as VP. Or ever any of my other positions. It was actually never even mentioned the entire time I was a member of the club, so.
That is very unfortunate. Well, Miss Elsa, I will take your advice, and you will be a member of my family for the next few days.
Thank you, Felix.
Hopefully your club can come together and understand the gravity of the situation here.
Sorry, Happy. I just, I can't let anyone else pay a price for that.
I know where you're coming from. I don't agree, but I know where you're coming from.
I lead. You're my members. I paid the price.
Raul,
Yes, sir.
Remove Mr. Happy's restraints and lead him downstairs, please.
Felix, will you allow me to give my cut to Happy?
See?
I'll have to be untied for a moment.
You know, I'll
You
keep
have
it
it?
safe.
He knows I
See?
won't go anywhere.
Yeah, she won't go.
He did me the honor of taking my request. I'll walk out of here willingly.
Dexter, when she has provided the cut to Happy, please show her to the office.
See you.
Alright. I'll keep that safe.
Take care of
See
him,
you soon.
okay?
Yeah, I'll see you soon.
Happy, someone will be in contact with you with your task, okay?
Absolutely, Mr. Felix.
Dexter, please take her to the office.
So with me, please.
AJ, please.
What up, Happy?
What up? Alright.
What's up?
I'll explain everything in a minute.
Okay.
Alright. Is there anything else y'all need us for, or are we free to leave?
I believe you're free to leave.
Okay. Alright, Wolf's on me. Alright. Everybody mount up. Let's ride to the clubhouse. We got a lot we got to talk about.
President on the ride, I guess.
Say again?
Brad's gonna hit your ride with one of them.
That's what we'll talk about when we get to the clubhouse.
Gotcha.
Alright, Odin, I'll let you get us to the clubhouse.
Yeah.
the hell?
Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Is anybody in radio?
No.
No, I'm still in drunk.
I'm in radio.
Alright. I need all members that are currently still in city back at the clubhouse. Members only.
All members to clubhouse immediate. All members to clubhouse immediate.
And this is not a request.
This is not a request, this is a command.
Give me 1 minute, I'm hemmed up here at 819 with Prospect.
Alright, let's make it quick. I need all members here ASAP. Alright, once the rest of the members are here, we'll walk inside. I'm going to debrief everybody on what's going on and what's to take place. Other than Dukes, is that the only member we have awake right now?
The others said that they were off radio. I think Patty.
Yeah, they're all with me. They were at the meeting we just had. They're all standing here with me, but you're the only other member that's in radio at the moment.
Yep, and
Well,
I'm
yeah,
bringing
but
Prospect
I
in
don't know if you
here.
mean. Yeah. Me and
Yeah,
Tommy.
I'm not worried about the prospect or the hang around. I just need all members at the clubhouse. We gotta have a very important meeting like now.
We're at a.
Fuck. I think they were moving all this stuff out of PDM. Yeah. No, those are all Dukes.
Yeah. All right. Well, this conversation is going to take place in the chapel.
Okay.
All right, Dukes, meet us in the chapel. Have the hang around and prospect, be in the courtyard, task them with something. Once that's done, I need everybody in the chapel. All right, make sure you lock that door, please. All right, can everybody hear me?
Yes, sir. Yes.
All right. Here's the deal. The $100,000 fine was paid to the Mendez group, as you all knew. Most of you were standing there minus Dukes. When y'all were asked to step down and leave the area, myself and Prez were both put into binds, and a conversation was had about the incident on the bridge. Ultimately, what they tried to do, or what Mr. Felix was going to do, was going to hold me to pay for the sins of the bridge. We all know, or most of you should know, when an organization gets too loud is the best way to explain it. The Mendez group steps in and begins to control that group, correct?
Uh-huh.
Everybody knows that to be true?
Yes, sir.
Okay. The ultimate goal was they were going to hold me and task Elsa and our club with a task. If the task was not completed, then the Mendez group was going to do what they needed to do. Elsa, being who she is, exchanged herself in place of me against my wishes and against my words. She being the president, she made it very clear who I answer to, and I cannot argue with that. Even though I tried to plead my case with Mr. Felix, considering that I not only have wore this cut, but I also was under his employment for a short time as well. For the time being, she is in their custody. She is safe for now. I was told that at some point over the next few days, somebody from the Mendez group will reach out to me. They will task us with whatever task they have, and we have to complete that task to be able to retain our president. In the meantime, I want to make this very, very fucking clear. Nobody, and I mean nobody in this club, and Odin, this is going to be your job and your task from me to you, does anything illegal, does anything out of pocket until I say otherwise. We are to be squeaky clean. We are not to make any noise. Nobody does anything out of pocket. If we do, it is going to be hell to pay on this fucking club from the Mendez group, and we are not going to see the end of it. Am I crystal clear?
Aye, sir.
Clear.
The goal is to get our president back and make sure that she comes back unharmed. I assure you she is safe, despite the fact that I do not like that she offered herself up. But if we fuck this up, we will not win this battle against the Mendez group. So it needs to be done. And our prospect and our hang around doesn't really matter. They're not full members. But if it's a patched member, they need to understand the severity of this. Right now, members that are not awake, when they need to know what's going on with our president, you direct them straight to me, nobody else. I will give them the information they need and what they need to understand. When the task is given, I have no idea what this task is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be something that we're going to have to do as a club or if it's something I'm going to have to do on my own. But I promise you, as your vice president, until she comes back, I will be acting president. And my priority and number one goal is to make sure that we get her back here safely. Nothing else matters but her safe return back to our club. I want to make it clear that this was her choice, even though I tried to stop her from making this choice. She refused to change her mind and let me pay for the sins, regardless of whether they were mine or not. Does everybody understand that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Understood.
Are there any questions? I may not have the answers, but are there any questions?
No, I just want to make sure that you did see the account.
I have not looked at the accounts since
We didn't
this
have our
meeting
phones
took
on
place.
us.
Yeah, we didn't have phones on us, and when we were released from the property that we were at, we immediately got away so that I could get everybody here to catch everybody up to speed on why Prez was not with us and what the days ahead looked like, at least for the next couple of days.
So, do you have a time period of when we're going to get this task, or is it just going to be waiting around until they reach out?
This is a waiting game. The task could come in the next 5 minutes, or it could come 3 days from now. In Mr. Felix's word, if you know Mr. Felix, you know that he does things in his own time. What he said is that somebody would reach out to me in the next couple of days. So that could be any time in the next couple of days. I have no idea when that's going to happen, how it's going to happen. I just know that we will receive a task. And again, I can't tell you if it's going to be a task for me to achieve or it's going to be something that we're going to have to do on a club level. If it becomes to a club level, we're going to have to do what we have to do. The other information that everybody else heard prior to y'all stepping away that never leaves that room, and you know what I'm talking about and who it refers to. For now, we will let that be. I have gut suspicions of what this task may be, but until that task is handed down, I'm not even going to speculate on what it may be, just because I know Mr. Felix, and I will not take the risk with Prez's life to even risk losing her life over us making the wrong step at this point. Right now, we got to play his game, and he is not a man you want to cross. Any thoughts, questions, concerns? This is definitely the time to speak.
Nope, we just gotta wait.
The card we're dealt, and when the time comes, you gotta ride.
We will definitely ride, and I promise you this. I will not ask this of any of you whatsoever, but ultimately, her safe return back to this club is my #1 priority, or I will fucking die trying. It is that
I'm
simple.
with you on that one, brother.
Yeah,
I'm right behind you.
not a question.
Yeah.
Everyone in this room damn well shares that same opinion.
Well, I know, but
Mhm.
you know I'm never going to ask that of you. Not in this situation.
No, yeah.
But I know how we all feel. I know how we all operate. But, it's one of those situations that in this moment, even though I told her that she was fucking retarded for what she was doing and that she needed to not do what she was doing and stay with the club because she is the president, she refused and did what a leader is supposed to do. And I respect her and hate her all for it at the same time. Because the club needs their president more than they need their vice president by any stretch of the measure. But I understand why she did it. I understand what she's doing. I also understands that she believes that she can get herself out of it without having to have the task put on the wolves. I don't think that that's going to work out the way she thinks it's going to work out, and the task is going to be handed, and we're going to have to achieve it. One thing about Felix, I know better than most. Um, whatever task this is that is handing down is not going to it's not going to be an easy task. It's most likely going to be something that we as a club are not going to either one want to do or be willing to do. That's how he operates. When that task comes down, if it's what I fear, we as a club are going to have to stand and figure out what we're going to do. Are we going to stand on our principles, or are we going to give in to what we believe the most? I'll let you, figure that out. In the meantime, I can't speculate more. I just know how he operates. Um, I will tell you that. Go ahead.
Are we? Could you say what you fear the task's gonna be? That way, we kind of.
I'll give you an example. Everybody here knows of the member that was beheaded, correct? At one point or time or the other.
I've been told about it.
Yeah.
Okay. So that member was Foxy's sister. She was beheaded the night that I was shot by Barstow. Elsa tried to get her body back and tried to recover her body. At the time, I was employed by Mr. Felix as one of his security. I can't really talk more about that because I am still technically under an NDA, so I cannot give a lot of information about that time. However, what I can tell you is this. When Elsa originally tried to acquire her body, Mr. Felix gave her a task. He gave her a task that he knew that she couldn't and wouldn't do. That task was to bring him a member of this club and give that member of this club to him for the body of Mona. It was never clear about what he was going to do with that member. I know exactly who the member he wanted was. He is no longer a member of this club, so I'm not going to disclose the name, but that was the task that was given. Elsa told me this task, and I, even under his, employ, went to him personally and put my life on the line and at risk and stepped up to try to acquire her body so that Elsa did not have to complete the task that he had handed out. Ultimately, what it boiled down to was he agreed to what I offered, and it was a lot of money. I'm not going to tell you how much, but I paid Mr. Felix a lot of money to have her body returned back to this club. And I wasn't even a member of this club at that time. And protected her and this club and protected her from doing something that I knew she could not do. Ultimately, it would have costed her her life and probably cost the club everything it had. So when I tell you that the task that he's going to give is going to probably be very close to that, now you understand where I'm coming from. But I don't want to speculate on what it's going to be. We'll know soon enough. Then we as a club will do what we do best. We will bring it to the club. We will discuss this task, and we will figure out what our move's going to be from that point. Until then, like I've stated, we're going to lay low. We're not going to make noise. If anybody steps to us, we're going to try at all costs to do anything. We will do our best to walk away. We will handle it another day. If it becomes absolutely necessary for us to become violent, we will do what we have to do. But if there's a way that we can walk away and avoid it, that's what our main goal is until we get our president back and get her back safe. Because right now, her life is on the line. Nothing else matters. Are we clear?
Clear.
Yes, sir.
Clear.
Okay. All right, Odin. I will task you with making sure that the club knows what they need to know. I will leave it to your discretion on the information that you choose to let out to the remaining members that are not here. Definitely let them know that our president is not here right now, and then until she gets back, I am acting president in her stead per her wishes. Right now, everybody's to be on their P's and Q's. Nobody does anything to make loud noises. If they do, they will reap repercussions from yourself and myself. And our main goal is to wait for this task to be handed down, and we will move forward from there. I'll let you word it how you want to word.
Yes, sir.
All right. This emergency chapter is adjourned.
Okay.
I'm gonna take a moment in my head to formulate that.
Yeah, absolutely. Take the time you need. We'll be downstairs. I'm gonna be out in the courtyard.
Am I good to take a prospect and hang around? Keep doing.
Yeah, you continue doing what you're doing. I know what you're trying to get done. You get all of that squared away.
Damn.
Yeah, I
Lock the door in my face.
My bad. It's been a rough night.
Yeah.
It is definitely
One of those nights, sure.
yeah. Where the hell is my? Oh, fuck! My phone's still on my bike. I wouldn't know if they've reached out to me or not. Fucking A. That's retarded. Now I need to see if they've even tried to reach out. Alright, well it doesn't show any missed calls. Okay.
I'm going to go put my guns in my car.
Okay.
That way I'm not tempted to use them.
Yeah, right now, like I said,
Mhm.
that's a smart move. Very
Yep.
smart move, because we have got to be on our P's and Q's.
Whoa.
What a fucking night.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know what to do.
Well, unfortunately, I mean, live life as normal. As a 1% club, it's very hard because we all want to do certain things, but right now we're going to have to be very, very careful about how we do those things.
Yep. Yep. I mean, Jesus Christ, it seems like we can't even get a break, really.
Yeah, it happens that way.
First the cop shit, now this. I mean, hell, what's next? You know.
Never asked that question.
So what do they do? Hold her, or does she just go out and be watched, or what?
No, they will absolutely hold her. Have no idea where they're holding her, or what. You know, she will be safe. She will not. She will not be harmed. But they will absolutely hold her until that task is handed down to us. But she will be in their custody until we are reached out to, until I am reached out to and given the task at hand. Once that task is handed, we will figure out from there what it is. Again, you know, I don't know if it's going to be something that I'm going to have to do on my own, or if it's something we're going to have to achieve on a club level. But when it comes down, we will do everything we have to do. If it comes down on a club level, everybody will be known, and we will need bodies to make it happen, so we can succeed.
I guess I'm gonna go over to PDM and see if I can make some money.
Yeah, that would be a good thing. Make money, do legitimate. It's the best I can say right now until we figure this out. It's an unfortunate circumstance, but I can't risk her life over stupidity right now. I won't risk her life over stupidity.
Well, if y'all need me, I'll be 2 blocks over.
Yeah, just be in radio. We'll figure it out. We're just gonna take this day by day until we figure out what's what.
Yep, for sure.
All right, brother. Jesus. I don't even know where to start right now. It's fucking crazy. I mean, the whole idea Felix was ready to take me, which I was fine with. I didn't agree with, but in the grand scheme of things, like I told him, when she opened her damn mouth, no, you need to stay, you're the fucking president. This club needs their president more than they need their VP. But her and her little snarky self.
You know she just.
I know.
I mean,
it doesn't
we
mean
both
I
know how
agree,
she
though.
is.
I know, but it doesn't mean I agree. I understand, and I can't even say that if I was in her shoes, I wouldn't have done the exact same thing, because I would
Mhm.
have. But I was the one on the bridge. She was not. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I
The
mean,
sins, whether or not they were the sins that I created, or if they were created by another member, doesn't matter. I was there. I was the one charged with those sins. And she's paying the price for those sins, and it's not fair.
here's the thing. I know her, and she's gonna tell you the same thing. She gave the order to go.
She did, and she did say
So,
that. And I don't
you
disagree.
don't give orders unless you know that there may be consequences.
Well, I'm aware. I'm
You
aware
and I
better
both
than
know.
most. Yeah, I'm aware better than most. And she's not wrong, and you're not wrong. But it doesn't mean that I don't have my opinions as well.
Also, knowing her, she's probably talking their ear off and flirting with all of them. So,
Oh, I assure you she is, and that's what she does, and I know she trusts me enough to get her out of the situation, and I will, or I'll fucking die trying. But I don't like the position she has put me in, because it is, even as Felix put it very clearly, he asked me if I could control the club, and I'm like, I can. And he said, will you? And I said, I will. You know, it all becomes down to a test. What they're doing is they're testing us as a club. They're testing the strength and the weaknesses of what we are, which is why this is so vital. And we have a few wild cards in this club, and they better fucking get in line, or I will fucking cut their heads off myself.
well, we got rid of one.
Well, yeah, he is gone. The other ones I'm not so much worried about. The only one that's a semi-wild card would be Havoc. I'm not really worried about him. He'll get in line.
Yeah, if he knows he has to do something, you know, you assign him a task, he's fine with it.
Well, he ain't gonna have a choice, or I'll lock him in the fucking basement downstairs, and that's where he'll stay until we get pressed back.
So, telepathically, email-y thing, she may have sent me a photo.
Oh, I've got 3. Well, yeah, trust me, we have been, you know, talking. I mean, cause I made it very fucking clear I was not happy with what she was doing.
And she may have captioned it, your niece is so unbothered.
Yeah, well, her words to me was, she's literally so unbothered, and I'm like, of course she is. And of course, I might have, you know, reached out to the other individual in this, which has not responded, and I said, damn, Elsa trying to pay for my sins, LOL. Good RP though, but fuck me.
Well, a leader takes that responsibility, you know?
Yeah, they do, but I disagree.
You can disagree all you want, but, you know, you do the same in her shoes.
I know I would, and I would, but the problem is it wasn't me in those shoes, it was her, and my job is to protect her, and
Your job is to carry out her orders.
I know.
There's a reason I'm the chaplain, okay? I hate it too. I hate that it's the position that it is, because it was wrong to begin with. But, you know, it is what it is, and you gotta work with what you got, and it's all you can do. Can't change the past, you just gotta move forward.
Yeah, but I can absolutely do my fucking best to control the future.
Alright.
Because I refuse to let my prez go down on my watch.
Oh, fuck no, she ain't going down. I don't care what I gotta do.
Because I promise you this. If it's between her losing her life or this club dying, you know what I choose?
Her life.
Yeah, we will go down in a blaze of fucking glory, I promise you. I will ride
Oh,
and
yeah.
hell will come with us.
Yo.
I think he knows that. Fortunately and unfortunately, in this scenario, he knows me better than most because I have worked personally with him.
Mm-hmm.
He ain't a stupid man, nor am I. And I do have the utmost respect for him, and I do believe he has respect for me. But he has put me in an unbelievable place because he knows what I wanted to do. But the problem was is I couldn't do that and risk the club losing both of us.
Yeah, let's not do that. We'll figure it out. That's my saying for life, is we'll figure it out. Everybody here.
You good, Patty? Let's go check on him. You good, brother?
Back up.
Say again?
Back up for a second.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking damn it. This won't fit.
What you trying to do, brother?
I'm size comparison and what I can fit in this saddlebag.
Oh. I was like, what the fuck?
I don't think this will fit in that saddlebag realistically.
No, unfortunately it will not.
Which is a shame because this is my favorite.
Yeah, unfortunately, in most of the saddlebags, you'll find that any kind of rifle or shotgun minus a sawed-off or a double barrel is not going to fit in a saddlebag.
And now I can't open the inventory. This is great.
Yeah, I hate when that happens. It's usually because you're flopping back and forth between vehicles and it does that bullshit.
Oh, hold up. Give me 1 second. providing us some levity in this dark time.
That's fair. That's fair because it is very dark right now.
Yeah, you might be getting a call in a second.
Oh shit. The problem is I don't even know where to begin with the other clubs right now. My gut wants to tell them everything that we're dealing with, but at the same time, let me rephrase. My patch tells me I need to let them know. My gut tells me not to, which in this particular moment, I'm going to go with my gut.
Yeah, I hold off on all that, unless we need them for something.
There we go.
Needless to say, and I'll wait for Odin's message to come out. Needless to say, if he does not word it in this, the addendum will be everything on our greenlit right now is absolutely 100% on a hold.
Well, we don't have to worry about that one.
Which one?
The one that all three of us were there to hear that it's being.
Oh yeah.
Fuck is this?
Yeah, that one's being handled. Oh, I have one of those.
This is a shotgun?
Yeah.
This looks like a fucking rifle.
I have one of those, and then I have an actual rifle.
Is this actually an integral suppressor on this thing, or is this just fucking?
No, it should be an actual suppressor.
Oh my god, it's a fucking suppressor.
Yeah, no I'm saying it should actually be a suppressor.
Wait, this is a rifle. This is a rifle.
Oh no, that's the what you call it?
This is the thing that I was asking that guy about.
Yeah, that's the 9mm. It's
no, this is 5.56 chambered.
That's 5.56 chambered? Which one is that?
This is chambered in 5.56. This is Star SC. It's got a fucking. I have a silenced rifle, and I think this bitch will fit if I get the fucking short in stock.
Yeah, I know which one that is. I have the what is it? The fuck, I can't think of.
Because I got some big fucking saddlebags right there.
It's chambered in 45 that would fit in my saddlebag, but.
Yeah, this is chambered in fucking 5.56 45, and this looks like it's if I fucking threw that real short stock on it, that it fit in that fucking saddlebag.
All right, how are we coming?
You want the prospects to see it?
Prospects can't see member announcements.
Yeah, prospects can't see member announcements. I do want prospects to members need to know this. Because they do, because a prospect does wear a cut. If they get caught doing something stupid in that cut, they're going to be held liable against us as well, unfortunately.
Maybe a shortened version.
I think prospects need to know, but they don't need to know everything.
Yeah, they don't need to know the full extent. I tell you what, let's do it like this. You put out the big announcement to members only. I will task our secretary to shorten that down for what the prospects need to hear at that point. But I do need it made clear, at least to the members, that the green list is absolutely 100% on hold until said otherwise.
Everything's kind of fucking on hold, to be fair.
Right now, we are not doing anything other than legitimate. We're just hanging around. We're basically 99%ers right now until we get our press back.
You think I could sell this for like 200 grand? I think I could sell this for 200 grand.
I mean, maybe it might be reaching.
It's a silenced, fully automatic rifle. I think I could do it.
I mean, if you go to the right person, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Remember, it's not how much you think its value is; it's how much somebody's willing to pay for it.
Well, that's true. You catch the right person, they'll pay it.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, Foxy, do you want to take these fucking 3 knuckle dusters?
Oh, yeah.
And I guess we'll leave Prez's phone. her radio and her nightstick and my bike until further notice.
I think that's my nightstick.
It
Yeah.
might be. I assume she had some sort of weapon on her.
Probably not.
She might have put it in your glove box.
Fuck, I didn't even think about her not having her radio or a phone. Fuck.
I wonder what she's gonna try to bribe him with to give her a phone.
Knowing her, she will reach out some way.
Yeah.
It's not her first rodeo with Felix, I know that, but it's the principle of the matter. Luckily, I have a decent relationship with her and Miss Atwood. Or excuse me, Felix and Miss, with Bella. But the problem is that they have our fucking president right now.
Yep.
And I'm not one that likes to be behind the ball. I play this game well, but I don't like having to come from behind.
No.
I actually think you love coming from behind.
I wasn't gonna say it.
Happy thoughts.
Okay,
I was
touche,
trying to
touche,
be.
touche. I can't even
Just
argue
about to
with
say, I don't like anything about this, but that just turned it.
that. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Levity in the dark.
I can't even argue with that. I can't even argue with that.
Tell you, tonight has been a roller coaster.
Well, very much sideways though. The fucking RP. Even if it isn't how I wanted it to go.
Very, very sideways. Odin is probably the hardest motherfucker I've made one of these images for. His entire body gets fucking just distorted into a fucking mesh
But
of
to keep it
hell.
short and not so sweet. The president is currently away from the club for a few days. Happy is going to be acting president for that time. Fear not, Elsa is perfectly fine and in safe hands. As of the current moment, absolutely no one is to start any shit with anyone or do anything that would bring any sort of attention to the club. Do not give two flying fucks if Jimothy or Santos look at you in the wrong way. Make note of any trouble and move the fuck on for the time being. We treat this as we treat the Rico, which is still very possible. And remember is to check in with myself or Happy next time y'all are in. The green list will be on hold until further notice, just so we are crystal fucking clear. I need everyone, high table included, to react. Fair to keep clean, will answer to Happy. Yep, absolutely fucking well worded.
Actually, I don't see that not being able to seen by anyone. You know what I mean? It was vague enough to.
Besides the fact that it admits we have a greenlit list, that's the only thing I would take out for prospects. They don't even see it. Oh yeah, but
yeah,
it just say unknown.
Yeah, it would
or
say
just take
unknown.
that whole sentence out and just
that's what I would do. Is just take that sentence
Any
out.
beef with anyone we have will be on hold for now.
Yeah.
Keep the words legal for prospects.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was about to say that actually would be perfect if we just took that one line out or anything that incriminates us. That if it didn't work out with the prospect, which I don't see happening right now, but it would keep us free and clear. But everything else is pretty fucking vague that it's not going to matter.
Yeah, I have to say the way he is going, it won't be long before he's a member anyway.
Yeah. I mean, it wasn't going to happen tonight, but if he keeps up what he's been doing today, he'll be a member by next week.
It's going to be interesting to see who's going to take that new enforcer position.
Yeah, I gotta start thinking about that too.
Let's try to not choose a wild card one.
Batman's gonna be flying in.
All right, good. We definitely need to catch him up and.
Alright, give me a second.
Gave him to pay his bills.
His aren't too much. I'm not too worried about that. It's in total like 8K.
Oh, speaking of
Smiles is the one that's she's got a 2,300 or 22,000.
It's just probably an oversight that she hadn't paid it.
I need to pay my club dues real quick while I'm
Oh,
thinking
yeah.
about it, because that has not
Pretty
been
sure she
done.
flew up right after I billed her for it.
Alright.
Yeah, I gotta do that too.
I-band is going to be 912-685 10K. Alright.
Fuck, I don't have any 556 fucking Robloxes.
If you haven't paid your dues, please make sure you pay your dues.
Yeah, I'm going to be posting church announcements and making that pay your dues.
Yeah, absolutely. Need to make sure all members know to go ahead and pay their dues. The good news is even with the 100 grand that we removed to go pay that fine, Stacy has put 300,000 in PMR liquidation back into the account, not including dues that are going to be coming in. So our account right now is actually sitting pretty good as far as club dues are concerned, or club funds are concerned. That actually helps us out with the road ahead.
Yeah, because while y'all were up there, we were talking with the one guard dude, and he actually owns the, what was it, 81 something ammo.
8168.
Yeah,
The,
that would be. Yeah, that's the Ward brothers. I know them very, very well.
He said to get it going, I think he said he put about $1 million.
Mm-hmm.
That was with all the categories, and you know.
And that's not including an FFL license.
Correct. The FFL is actually the hardest part in the equation. Honestly, everything else is not so bad, but the FFL is the hardest.
is not that hard.
Well, it's expensive.
Yeah, it is 150K.
Yeah, it's expensive. That's probably the most expensive expense minus getting categories for the stuff you want.
Mm-hmm.
It sucks. See, I know all of them. I could reach out to every last one of them in that organization, but I can't tip our hand right now. Fuck, why couldn't she just let them? Why couldn't she just let them take me?
Because you know her just as well as I do.
Yeah, I know, but fuck. This would have been so much easier.
I freaking love how you just discussed Prospect every single church.
I gotta keep them on their fucking toes.
It's fair.
Even if we never talk about a prospect, we're saying discuss prospects, so they think we're talking about them. They're gonna be like, oh fuck. What are they talking about me for?
They can't even see it.
Yeah.
You know?
That is like, damn, the long con. It's crumbling.
That just occurred to me.
I seen that light bulb from over here.
Well, fuck.
I know they were able to see it before. I believe when I moved it down to the.
Oh yeah, they can't see it anymore.
Yeah, when I moved it down there, it must have taken it away.
Yeah, I think so.
Hang-arounds don't need to know all that stuff yet.
No, they don't need to know anything.
Considering they're not club
business, right? Yeah, that club business absolutely needs to remain in between us. Prospects very limited
Prospects
information.
can allow club
Jesus
section.
Christ, I go for a drive up to Paleto Bay.
If this motherfucker
Get stuck in the middle of a fucking shootout.
Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm gonna kill him.
I've got a machete. You need a hand?
No, stay far the fuck away.
No, you
I'm
stay
joking. I'm joking.
Stay the fuck away. I mean it. I will fucking behead you myself.
Trust me, I did. I was like, what the fuck? It was right outside of T-Soul's clubhouse. Apparently some random guy got in a shootout with the cops.
If these
You weren't
motherfuckers.
involved, were you?
Fuck, no.
Okay, I was about to say, 'cause if these fools think that I am
He
playing
just
right now,
reacted to it.
yeah, I
I'll
was
go
about to say,
grab
'cause
him, bring him back, and we'll
I
fucking
was
handle this
coming
real
up
quick.
to truck you.
you know it, because
I was gonna
promise
see
you,
about an engine
everybody
swap.
that wears this cut means everything to me. But if they think I'm playing in this
So
particular
the way I
moment,
came up
they
with
sadly
Sonora.
mistake who I am.
I was about to say, man, there's 4
Yeah, I
people
saw
who would all
lights.
be
I
willing
started slowing
to
down,
do
and
the
then
thing you said earlier.
they started
right here.
firing guns.
You already
I turned
know,
my ass
because I
around
promise
and
you,
went and drove off.
the cut means
If it
everything
was-
to me. The brotherhood and
Yeah.
the sisterhood means everything to me. But when it comes down to getting our president back, I don't give a fuck who you are. It could be Odin himself. If you fuck around, you will find out.
I was referring to what you thought the task would be. Like every
Oh.
single one of us would do that for
Oh yeah,
our
yeah,
president.
yeah. Well, 100%. I mean, you know.
That's what I'm saying. Like of us 4 here, I know for a fact I'd give myself for that. I know you
Yeah.
would. I know damn well you would.
Yeah, you already know I would. There's no question of that.
I would too.
If that ends up being the
Mhm.
task, the biggest issue of that is going to be figuring out which one of us fucking
Well,
does it.
I told her personally that I did.
They will ask personally. They will ask for a certain person.
Yeah, they're not going to give us the option of who they're going to give. They're going to ask for
Uh-uh.
a person. If it comes to that, they're going to say who they want, and they're going to expect that. Again, that may not, that's my assumption. That may not even be close to what they do. They may surprise the fuck out of me.
Hope they just ask you for a fuck ton of money, because we can just do that. We can
Well-
just get a fuck ton of money.
And they like money, make no mistake. But
It also may be a
won't be
scavenger
that
hunt
simple.
to find something around the city. You know.
Well, it could be, or it could be because the 4 of us were standing there. It may very well have something to do with the first statement they made about the one thing that we're not going to tell the other members about until it's done and over with.
Mhm.
It could very well
Yeah,
have something
it
to
could
do with
be.
that.
I mean, honestly, I'm not gonna fucking mind getting into that.
Well, I'm
that's
not
not even
either.
that's not even a fucking task. You just
No,
point me in
it's
the right
not.
direction. I'll go find that new toy I just found, and I'll go fucking put it to use.
Right. It'll be great joy.
I have a gut
but,
feeling I doubt it's going to be that because
No,
they know
I
how much
doubt
you
it as
want
well, I doubt it too. I mean, that's probably, if I'm being honest,
It's
that's
gonna
probably
be part
already
of the
been
punishment.
handled, and
Mhm.
well taken care of before we even met with him tonight. To be completely fair, but I don't know. I know whatever the task is going to be, whatever it is going to be something I'm not going to like. That much I already know. I just don't know what it's going to be. And beyond me not liking it, we as a club aren't going to like it no matter what the task is going to be, but we're just going to have to figure it out. And,
You know what I don't understand? This is something that was told to me and you, Happy, by Goblin.
mhm.
It was told to us. About their meeting
Oh, yeah.
when we were up there, and he told us not to tell anyone.
Well, yeah. So, in all transparency, I had a feeling, a gut feeling, that this meeting was fixing to go the way it did to a degree. Especially when we were, coming out of church, we were down here, and I heard Elsa say, "And you need Happy there too." Just the way she said it told me immediately that I was pretty sure somebody was fixing to be taken. I know how the men in this group operates. I knew that there was fixing to be a lashing for those 2 particular
They know
incidents.
you know how it goes too.
Yeah, they do. I mean, I know even though, I mean, I'm pretty sure y'all were standing there. I think still at the time Felix, mentioned that, or maybe it was after he had y'all leave. I can't remember, but I mean, regardless, he knows, and I know. But I knew somebody wasn't walking away from that meeting. There was going to be a price to pay. I knew it was coming. I had assumed it was going to be me because I know Mr. Felix very well. What I did not anticipate was Prez doing what Prez did, even though if it was me in her shoes, I would have done the exact fucking same thing. But I respect it, and I would have done it too. It doesn't mean I have to like it.
None of us have to like it. We just got to deal with the cards we're dealt.
Hey.
Hey.
What up, Smiles?
Where's everybody?
Currently 4 of us are in the clubhouse, in the garage area.
You see what had happened?
We got a long list of shit to fill her in on.
Yeah, it's
Alright, on my way.
sounds good. We'll be here.
Hi, Smile.
That's gonna be the hardest part of it the next couple of days is filling in members.
Yeah.
Ah, Jesus fucking Christ, Prez.
That's why she offered herself, because that way she didn't have to tell everyone.
Yeah, no fucking shit. So she could take the, relax.
Just like the road captain thing, she was like, "Fuck this, I'm taking a break."
Yeah, little shit.
Look, she pulled up and she's like, I don't want to do this. I said, as the president, you can tell somebody to be road captain. She goes, Patty.
I fucking as soon as I heard her go, I knew immediately who the fuck it was gonna be because I always fucking do it when Casper's not there. So it was just obvious it was gonna be me. So I was like, all right, let me just go ahead and fucking just turn this wheel to the left so I can pull out in front. You see how quickly I moved to the front? I already knew.
Yeah, I knew.
I ain't got no issue with it. I just fucking I love making that joke.
Well, in all fairness, and I know this is probably gonna sound crazy, but I knew it wasn't gonna be me because she wasn't gonna put her VP out front unless absolutely necessary. So the next person in line was absolutely you. Plus, I mean, just be honest, she was gonna give you shit anyway.
Yeah.
What are best friends for?
Exactly. But
God, why can't I be the strong silent type like you, Odin?
I just did not like the position she put me in tonight. But again,
there he goes, being the strong silent type again.
You know it.
You can't laugh. That's the strong asshole type, which is me. I get to laugh. I need you to brood.
I know this goes without saying, and it was in Odin's message, but I am going to make this clear. I don't give a fuck who calls club-wise on other clubs if they call you because they're in a bind.
We are out of business temporarily.
Yeah,
You tell them we're laying low because of a fucking RICO case.
Yeah.
I'd rather they know that than the fucking shit now.
Yeah, or you can just say, look, you're going to have to contact my vice president. Just that simple. I mean, but we, right now, I cannot stress how much we cannot make noise, like, at all. And we may not be able to make very much noise when we get Prez back, but let's just focus
We'll
on
have
getting
Prez back.
Yeah, we'll have her back. We'll, at that point, it'll be her lead on what we do at that point, but.
I'm sure they'll fucking talk to her.
No, you got that wrong. She's talking to them.
I was about to say, dog, I don't think you understand. The only reason I didn't freak out after finding out is because knowing Prez, she's probably doing what she does in a fucking holding cell, and it's probably just fucking body rolling on a fucking couch somewhere, and someone's just looking at her like, who is this crazy fucking...
Considering how she knows them all.
Yeah, she knows all of them.
Not just picking you anyways.
Well, I mean, let's be fair.
She's making him regret
she
not
has had
taking
many
you.
pool parties at Felix's house.
Her best friend used to work for Felix, so she
Hell,
was there a lot.
Her best friend was Felix's little mistress thing, so.
We're gonna get a message in 2 days, and it's gonna be, your task is to take her back. Jesus.
It could very well be.
We'll pay you to take her back. Come on.
No shit.
Hey, Happy.
Hello.
What's up?
take a look at the account real fast and tell me.
All right, stand by. Oh yeah, looks good, looks good. Is that everything liquidated, or do we still have some that still have to be liquidated out?
That is everything liquidated to Leilani. I pulled I put everything inside the account and pulled 250,000 for myself. The rest can be for.
Okay.
If that's okay with you, unless you want me to take more.
No, if
That's
you're
fair.
if you're 100% okay with that, I'm good with that. Just make sure that the treasurer notes are documented for everything that went in and what went out and why it went out. I think that's more than fair all the way around the board.
I was gonna get with you. I was thinking that the club still has over 300 grand. I only took 250. The club got 450. I was hoping that I could possibly get a little bit more on top because of the amount that.
Yeah. Well, like we discussed in church, you know, I want it to be fair across the board, but I mean, if you're okay with that a price, we'll work with that. And if it comes down to it, when we start moving towards the ammunition, making the moves to get the FFL and that kind of stuff, if we have to come out of pocket club wise to help make the rest of it work, we'll figure that out when the time comes. We'll make it right one way or the other.
Alright.
All right. Stace, do me a favor, throw your cut on when you get a chance. Have the prospect and the hang around, head outside. Let's have a conversation with Smiles, catch her up to speed on what's going on.
Would it be too soon to make sure we remind Casper not to give that guy a cut?
Which guy? Oh, the hang around? If that motherfucker gives another hang around a cut, I'm gonna kill him myself.
Hey, buddy, make sure we don't give this one a cut, you hear? And he's gonna be like, guys, I didn't. Come on.
I think he learned that lesson real quick. All right, we'll wait for Odin to get back over here, and then we'll have this quick conversation. I don't know where the fuck he just ran off to.
I think he just popped drugs and ran outside.
That's what I said.
Odin, where are you going?
Odin, did you just pop a Molly and dip?
Me and Tommy are flying out for the night.
Okay,
Not allowed.
that sounds good. We'll catch y'all later. Y'all have a good night.
Yep, take care, everyone.
All right, Odin, once you're done grabbing that vehicle, go ahead and come back inside so we can catch Smiles up to speed. I know Batman's supposed to be flying in. We'll catch him up to speed as well. Okay, Smiles.
Oh, God.
Yeah, I feel that.
Guess who bought all of our
Who?
Leilani?
You know, I'm not surprised by that, actually. Actually, I'm glad you went to her, because that was who I was going to recommend going to first, honestly, was Leilani. I mean, I love everybody else.
To Goblin, since we are now going to be negging back on that new contract we just signed with him.
Well, I mean, that's true. But Goblin is also one. Yeah,
We'll work something else out with the ammunition, if anything.
Yeah, I was about to say, Stacy's 100% correct. He doesn't have the capital. Two, Goblin understands business and will not, he will not be upset behind the business behind it. But, you know, like Odin said, we can work out other deals with him. They will absolutely satisfy, you know, what they need once that time comes. But the biggest thing is he understands business and knows that we have to do what we have to do.
Alright, I'm back.
Literally didn't hear anything if you guys talked to me earlier. I apologize. I had something
Wow.
really incessant pop up.
We talked to you so much.
Well, I'm sorry, but something that wouldn't I couldn't hold, so. Sorry.
No, he is lying to you, Smiles. We were waiting on you. You're fine.
It's not lying, it's joking.
Oh, also,
She had-
Happy Noah wanted me to let you know that pizza order is ready whenever.
Yeah, well, that's definitely on hold for obvious reasons.
Yeah, I figured.
We
all right.
ordered pizza?
Well, not really. That's a whole other conversation we'll have here in a minute. Yeah. All right. So
What do
to
you love the
catch,
timing?
yeah,
Huh?
to catch you up to speed, Smiles. Here is what's going on. We just right after church or during church, Dexter reached out to Prez about a meeting where we needed to go pay $100K fine for the incident from the bridge and the incident from trying to get Svetlana that day where you and I were still serving time. That $100K fine was thrown out to all clubs that were involved in both incidents. And we were told at the moment that was all we had to pay. A few of us, 6 of us, rode to the location to go meet them. When we got there, the Mendez group was there. And it was Prez, myself, Foxy, Odin, Patty, and Phoenix. Was it you?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was
Okay. We went upstairs. The fine was paid. There was some, discussion about what was, going on and understanding. There were some other things that I can't really discuss at the moment beyond the few that were there. That will come to light soon, though. The thing that we need to discuss is after that was all discussed, Mr. Felix asked everybody else besides Prez and myself to go downstairs and step away from us. Ultimately, what they wanted was somebody to pay for the sins of the bridge incident. Ultimately, they were going to take me. Prez, being who she is, stood up and said, "No, you're not taking my VP. If you're taking anybody, the club wrote on my orders, you're taking me." Against all of my wishes, against all of me trying to talk her out of it and trying to talk them out of it, ultimately, they chose to take her wishes and hold her for the time being. What they have told me is that she is safe. I know them well. I believe that. And that somebody will reach out to me over the next couple of days with a task for us, or for myself, or for us to achieve as a club to be able to get our president back. I don't know what the task is going to be. You've been in this city a long time. You've had many dealings with the Mendez group, Smile, so you also know how they operate. I can speculate, but I'm not going to speculate. We'll just wait and see how it is. As a club, though, in the meantime, as the notice that I had Odin put out right now, we are acting as a 99% club for the time being. We are not doing anything. We're not going to make noise. We're going to lay low. Our primary concern right now is getting our president back. Once we have her back, then we'll figure out what comes next beyond that. But our primary goal is her, or I will die trying to get her back.
Did they explain what the fuck is the deal with this? What does they have anything to do with this bridge incident? We already paid. You and I collectively had paid $1 million
I
in
agree.
regards to that situation. So what the fuck is this about?
I wish I knew, because even Prez very much stated that, and so did I. I very clearly told Mr. Felix, I said, "Look, Mr. Felix, with all due respect," I said, "as Prez has already told you, myself and the other member paid greatly with the time that we served, plus the bills, plus the fines that were given to us." I said, "Not only that, I don't understand why we are still talking about this." He didn't really seem to care. He promptly reminded me that when his words were, he promptly reminded me that when groups or an organization gets too loud, what happens? And I kind of tried to brush it off, hoping that we could move past that. Prez kind of stepped in and tried to brush it off, knowing, kind of picking up what I was trying to do, and ultimately, he looked at the other individual that was sitting next to him. I'm not gonna name her name, but you know the blonde head that I speak of. And ultimately let her make the choice on who was going to be taken for the moment. I do know that she is okay, but I don't know. I don't know where this puts us right now. You know, for the time being, as she put it, until we work all this out. In the interim, I'll be acting president until we get this all figured out. But our primary goal is going to be getting her back with no incident. Once we have her back, then we will take her lead on to what moves next and how we operate from this point forward. She tried to make it very clear to Mr. Felix, you know, that we've always had no problems working with the Mendez group. We understand the benefits, even though we understand the not benefits of working with them. You know, they serve a purpose. They've always served a purpose. But we're just going to have to wait and see. The only thing that I was told is I'll have that phone call in the next few days on what the task is going to be. I don't know if it's going to be something that I'm going to have to do alone or if it's going to be something that we have to do as a club. Knowing the Mendez group, and this is what I told everybody prior to you kind of waking up for the evening. Knowing the Mendez group and how they operate, my suspicion is it's going to be something that they know we can't do. And then at that point, we're going to have to figure out how we're going to move forward as a club. Who the fuck is this texting me? Okay, well, now Cy needs to talk about our representation with us. The punches just keep coming.
Who?
The owner of our law firm.
Happy. Hello.
Hey, how are you? Long time.
I'm doing well. How are you?
Oh, well, I've had better days, but I guess I'm okay.
I'm hoping that is not a terrible thing.
No, well, not from a legal standpoint, no. I've got other things going on, but it's not anything I can really discuss at the moment because it's more of a club matter than a legal matter, if you follow.
Of course. I would like to meet, however, discuss certain aspects of retainment and everything else. Are you free to meet?
I am. I'm currently at my clubhouse. We can meet here, or if I need to, I can meet you somewhere in the city.
Why don't you bring your people? Come to my home.
Okay.
927. It is in Roxwood. Far drive, I know, but feel free to come by.
Yeah.
You can bring everyone if you wish.
Yeah, we're all standing here. We'll take a ride up.
I expect to see you soon.
We will see you soon.
Alrighty.
Motherfucker, this shit just fucking adds the fuck up.
Yeah, right now we can't goddamn catch a break.
Well, that makes perfect for me because I need to stop at that gun store up in Toledo and see about finding that fucking short stock for that fucking that little toy I just found.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's mount up. We'll head to Roxwood 927. Let's go see what Cy and our law firm needs to talk about. We'll figure that out, and we'll just keep waiting, I guess.
Take the cuts off then, since we're going up there.
Yeah, you know what? Let's ride Cutlass up there just because this is a whole different matter.
We don't
Let's-
want to draw. Yeah, it's not a club matter, and we don't want to draw attention.
Yeah,
so-
we need to. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put my bike up and probably roll in a cage.
Does anyone want to ride with me? I got an extra.
Because right now we damn sure do
Anyone
not need
want
to
to
be
ride with
drawing
me? I got
attention.
an extra seat.
If anyone wants to ride with me.
Yeah, we're gonna do this no cuts. We'll go in cages. That way we're not drawing attention to ourselves. Low profile, low profile.
You should see how many seats that thing has.
Alright, I've got 2 more seats in the BMW as well.
We don't need to take 50 vehicles though.
It'll be alright.
Blue. Down there.
Alright, 927 is the postal we're heading to. 927.
Shit. 927.
The garage door just slung a wheel off my car.
You need to ride with one of us.
Oh, I have another car.
Okay.
928.
It's just annoying.
There it is.
Yeah.
I thought it was 927 was his house. It's the end of the.
Are we waiting for Patty or just heading out now?
Do we ever leave a member behind?
I was making sure.
Yeah, 927's at the end of the really rich neighborhood up in Roxwood.
But
I fly out up in Roxwood.
Copy that. What a night.
Right?
Some,
It has been a
some
roller
moron
coaster.
just leaked the PM.
Is,
What?
what was that, Odin?
That some moron just leaked the PM on Birdie.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Check that and see what he's talking about.
Antarctic.
Interesting. Has anybody heard from Batman and his flight schedule?
No, I saw earlier, a flight log of him flying out.
Whoever told you how much I hate riding in the cage,
Me too.
even though I own so many of them.
I like them for pretty looks, but not for riding around them.
This ammunition up here on the left should be up for sale here soon as well.
I mean,
the
I have
one for Pluto don't pan out.
Oh, I have more than that, but
Oh yeah. I have my truck and I have my vet. But there's reasons for both of them. You need at least one truck.
yeah.
Plus, like I said, I either go around shit or over shit.
Yeah.
And the vet was because I got a good deal on it. I couldn't pass it up. It was 5 diamonds.
Oh yeah, that's a hell of a deal, actually.
Yeah, I bought. Me and Ragnar both won. Yeah.
Well, my suspicion is that after he realizes that he's been removed from the club, he will not return back to this city.
Yeah. Yeah, Ragnar's probably not.
His pride is too much for that.
Mm-hmm. That, or he's gonna fly in and start shit.
Well, that'll be the biggest mistake, considering that he's gonna have to fly right back in. Ooh, it remind me that to remove his keys from the clubhouse. In fact, you actually should have access to those keys if you want to quickly think about that and remove those keys. And then when he flies in, he won't have no choice but to wait there until we let him out. I think you have high table keys.
Looking for his name. Oh, the dude. He now doesn't have keys.
Perfect. If he flies in, he is stuck until we let him out.
Yep. Don't you love I can do stuff like that for you?
I do indeed.
Oh yeah, we also have to tell Smiles about what happened at church.
Well, yeah. I mean, it should be in the notes.
Well, it just says removed member.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. Well, let's see what this whole meeting is with Sai, and we'll figure that out. Alright, make it a left. Because, I'm not the biggest fan of how this conversation was had and the way the text message was. I just... It's like it never stops. Turn it right. Making a left. Making a left. Not yet, not yet.
Further up.
My bad. Right here.
I mean left there, not right there.
Yeah. See, what happened was,
I was gonna say something. Sorry, I distracted you.
So he's rich.
Yeah.
He owns one of the biggest law firms in the city, so yeah, I think he has to. Might want to just call him.
Yeah. Let me, I'll shoot him a text message, let him know we're outside.
He's walking out.
Oh, okay. Yep, I see him. How are we?
I think we're not on that side of the fucking road.
Right.
Any place you want us to park particular?
Wherever you want.
Okay. How's
Welcome
life
to
been?
my estate.
Yeah, beautiful home you have here. Beautiful home.
You are allowed to wear your cuts, by the way. This is
Ah.
not a. It's not against it here.
Yeah, I appreciate that. We're actually keeping a very low profile right now, so we left our cuts back at the clubhouse.
I see. Interesting to hear. Please come with me downstairs.
Absolutely.
I mean, I also have a sword.
Now, everyone here, feel free to make yourselves at home. If you need anything, let me know.
Oh, thank God. All right.
Happy.
Oh,
Yes.
You didn't mean like that. I'm sorry.
You're
Lord.
perfectly fine. My home is your home.
Is this a shoes on indoors or is this a shoes off indoors?
Thank you for asking. Take them off, please.
You got a place for us to put them?
Of course.
Hey, what's the muscle? Take your shoes.
My house is also a shoes off indoors.
There you are. Small panel in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
Dehumidifier.
Yeah. But I don't like it when people wear shoes in my home either, so.
Now then, the pool is open for you to use. If you want, I can place down a radio for you to use as well. Upstairs, there is a small rec room with a pool table. Feel free to relax, use the couch, watch TV. If you need anything, let me know. Happy, you and whoever else you want, please come with me to my office.
Okay. Odin, you want to come with me?
Yeah, I got you.
Oh wow, I
He
like
doesn't
this
happen to
office.
carry cigarettes or cigars
Thank you.
here, does he?
Probably not.
Now,
Well,
discuss
I don't know.
this.
I'm sure he's got cigars.
I brought you here for two reasons.
I need
One,
a fucking smoke after my day.
payment. That's really the biggest problem. Two, we have the other thing.
Yes.
Your rate
Mm-hmm.
is going down.
Oh.
You only have to pay 20,000 instead of 25.
Okay.
You've been
okay.
good.
Well, we
Besides
appreciate
your incident at the courthouse,
that.
you've been
Yes.
good. So I'm going to upgrade your package, and you only have to pay 20,000.
Okay. Well, I appreciate that, sir.
Happy, where? I know there are others. Is your president and other members of your, what do they call it? Your table? Are they around?
Well, I do have a few other members of the table here currently with us. My president, our president, is currently indisposed of at the moment.
I see.
For the next few days, I am currently the acting president of the club until we resolve some other matters.
I see. My curiosity for that is only because of, as you can see, well, my custom suits came in,
I see.
as well as my custom rings.
How did you say you
for my
needed
people.
smokes? I got some on me.
There is an offer I wanted to place at the table of your people.
Okay. I can 100% bring in a few other members of my high table and get them in
A
here
lighter
for this
too?
discussion if that's what you would like.
It is your decision. You are the acting president of your MC.
Odin,
Your
why
call.
don't you go ahead and have the three remaining step in here?
Yeah, I'll go get him since they probably don't know where to go.
Yeah, absolutely.
Where you going?
Oh my god, this bathroom
This
is
is an offer I've made to other associations. And this offer does not come lightly.
Where
Oh,
are my,
this much I
table
believe.
members?
One thing is, I definitely have high
You want me up there?
respect for you, as does Elsa. You know, we've
come
known
back
you
into the
for
dining
quite a
room.
while, and definitely have the utmost respect for you and for, you know, your firm and who you stand, you know, the principles you stand on.
It is good to hear. Because this offer will come potentially as a surprise as to what it is.
Well, sometimes surprises are very much a good thing.
Greetings. Now, out of all of you, who here knows what else I am besides just some lawyer who prances around in fancy suits and speaks legal nonsense to a bunch of judges?
I do.
I was about to say I do.
Those of you who don't. I am the clan boss of a Yakuza clan. They call me a chairman. It is your translation. Chairman is a very important role amongst Yakuza. It also means that I have a lot of privileges when it comes to who I am allowing inside and outside of what we are. And your people have always proven, well, good for what they are. Strong and powerful, a family that holds a lot of its own weight. Since Mr. Happy here is your acting in command, I feel okay making this offer without your actual president here. I wish to bring your people into the clan. Give you a role inside of what I am. Access to my connections. As well as the statement of power that I hold very dear. Members of the clan hold their own weight. They're autonomous in their own acts, while managing the pillars of what it means to be a member of it. Now, an MC being part of a Yakuza clan is a bit strange, but it's not unheard of, especially in America. You see, there is a problem that is brewing for me, and I would like to have your assistance, but you cannot assist me unless you are members of it. Now, this does not mean that I take over your MC or anything to the effect, no. It means we will act in our corresponding forces together, a family united, under the principles of what the Yakuza is. MCs hold a lot of the same values as Yakuza, surprisingly enough to most people who see it from the outside in. Yakuza are about commitment, community, loyalty to one another, respect. And while some people are a bit, how do you say? I'm just going to say it. Some people are very fucking stupid when it comes to the core values of what motorcycle clubs hold. It's the same thing. And the Wolves have always been good people. People I have respected. People I have considered an extended family without being family. Your thoughts?
Well, I can tell you what my initial thoughts are. You know, as you already stated, you know, MCs being attached to a Yakuza is definitely a little different breed, but absolutely not unheard of, especially in the States. Um, you, as well as I do, probably know better than most that the way most clubs operate, You know, we operate under the cut and only under the cut. Generally, we don't align ourselves with other organizations very easily or very lightly. Um, I know you have been around the block many a time. It's not just a decision that I can make. It has to be a club decision before we do anything that, it completely involves our club.
I am aware. You are not like me.
Correct. Yeah, we definitely don't dictate. We do it all by a democracy. Um, if I may, and I respect if you cannot answer this question. You said that you have an issue that you need help with. Is that
Yes.
something that you can elaborate more on to give us a little more information to be able to discuss amongst ourselves and with our club, or is that something you need to withhold?
The bad details of it I will tell you, simply out of respect. You see, it has been quiet. Far too quiet. You see, when I first came to America and to this city, there were local thugs who ran around sporting strange colors and deciding that they wanted to act as if they owned the fucking streets. Well, I began to have a network of information that came to me. This network provided very strongly. The higher society and myself got along well. But now it has become quiet. The world of the streets has become dormant, which only means one thing. It is calm before the storm, and I need people that I can trust within my alliance. I don't trust T-Soul. They're good people, but I don't trust them. And I don't trust the Lost, and I sure as hell do not trust the Imperials. I used to have an ally in the city as well, but they are gone. And the other Yakuza are nowhere to be seen. Smaller, dwindled in numbers. It is almost laughable at what they became.
Well, between you and me, and I mean no disrespect at all when I say this to you, but they struck me as more of a joke than anything.
They did the same to me. When Mr. Brute took over, he managed to start taking it in the right direction. But he is gone. Missing. I don't know where he is. He doesn't call me. No more information checks. My contacts inside the PD went quiet. It only means that one of two things are happening. Either A, people are finding out that there is no more underworld, which is good for me. It means that I stay in the dark where I like to be. Or it means that something will eventually happen and no one will be prepared for it. I'd like to not be caught with my, as you say, pants around my ankles when
That's
it
one thing we can
happens.
agree on.
Now, the Fallen Angels, as you know, used to be not a subsidiary to my clan, but they were friends, people I cared about. My
Correct.
grandson used to run it. He is not here anymore. I have not heard from him in a long time, and I don't know where he went. My only other family is my sister, but she is in Japan. She went back home finally. So here I am, alone in a country that I don't exactly like too much, but I love it at the same time. Surrounded by people that I am unfamiliar with while being completely familiar with them. I need to start reforging alliances while I can. Creating the clan's dynamic only means one thing. It means that I can keep those I trust in my corner, while also ensuring that should anything happen, that my assets are easily brought where they need to go. Whether it be money, firepower, or my assassins and intelligence. That's why I asked you. You're the group I can trust the most. You have never proven to be bad for business. Besides your incident at the courthouse, which I will advise you to never do that again.
Yeah.
You have always been good for what you are. You're a powerful MC in your own right. You just don't go barking around and trying to show bravado like some of the others. The other groups, I don't care for them, whether it be their attitudes or their lackadaisical ideals, because they're not within the city.
Sorry, I was
I don't care about
really
them.
thinking about that
They're
cigarette.
not worth my time.
I'll go retrieve Foxy.
Okay. Well, so I have one other question, and I'll make a statement before
Foxy,
I
I'm
ask this
coming to get
question.
you. Step inside.
You know, I definitely appreciate, and I feel, you know, I can speak for the other members of our, you know, our table here. You know, the kind words and the trust that you bestow into us and to who we are and how we operate. One thing we have always prided ourselves in is being smart about what we do, but we definitely don't take bullshit from anyone or anybody. Um, with that being said, you know, the one thing that we always prided ourselves in, um, is making sure that every club, MC alike, you know, they hold the values that we as an organization hold, which I know that you can understand. We may not always wear the same cut, we may not always agree eye to eye across the board, but we always have aligned ourselves with the clubs. And we find ourselves in a very odd time within this city where all MCs right now are at peace. Where in other times, every MC was kind of at odds, which you, knowing your grandson, you could understand that principle because at one time our club was probably the only ally we had was with the Angels. Um, knowing how you operate and knowing how your organization goes, um, it's not something that's necessarily off the table for us. But I would say that you know, for us to begin to be able to speak further on what that may look like for us and what that may look like in a relationship with you, we're going to definitely need some kind of more detail of exactly what you would expect out of us, and you know, vice versa, because we're not ones that we can just go off of little information and make a decision. This is a not light decision, no matter the relationship we hold or the respect we hold for you, despite the fact that your law firm represents us. And of course, I also would like to say I would hope no matter what our decision is, it definitely does not affect our relationship between the club and the law firm.
What my business is outside of the firm does not affect my decision making of the firm. Even if you told me no right now, it would not affect our business relationship. Trust me. What I do for the clan is solely to ensure that the survival of those that need to live happens, and that no other group goes around stomping their feet and starts cussing up a storm and raising the bravado again, and it goes unpunished. Because I saw it with my own two eyes, while groups ran around shooting each other for no reason, over imaginary lines in the sand that they had no right to lay claim to. While I understand how MCs work, from not just my grandson, but from the other groups that have aligned well with me, I also understand the other parts to what makes MC alliances exist. They are fragile in their own right. MC alliances exist as a odd group of rules, and as long as they don't get broken, alliances stay well. But you say the wrong thing to somebody, or you bump into someone, or you don't attend an event, or your friend says the wrong thing and they find out you're affiliated, all of a sudden it's at odds with guns and shooting and people dying for no reason. And I don't need to see that happen again with people I care about. My grandson has ended up in the hospital because of this kind of shit, and I'm not willing to let any of your people do the same thing. I had this conversation with Mr. Brute when he was around. His people were like family. And now your group sits in that same position. You're like family. It does not... How do I say? What becoming a member of my clan means for you. It means we are allies in its finest right. An official sense at what it is. Yakuza clans exist for one reason and one reason only. It's an alliance of families, under one person's authority. They're the one who sets the rules and boundaries. Meanwhile, the families underneath the clan's name understand them and they make their own rules for their own families. However, in recent times, that has become a bit more estranged. Clans are now formed as just a jagged alliance to ensure that no one steps in territory that is owned by these groups. You see, my goal is to bring in other groups, grow my own family. As it already happens, I grow more every day. There are certain individuals and affiliations that I try to keep away from me, and others I try to keep close. As to who they are, that will be for me to know.
It's completely fair.
My expectation of those who become members of the clan is not subservience. It is partnership. If you need help, you call me. I make it happen. Same vice versa. If I need help, I call you. If you needed something acquired, I have people. You need someone killed. I don't have people, but I know people. Then I call people, I arrange you to talk to them, because it's not my position to order people to die. But I know people who do. I have contacts everywhere. It's part of what I am. Being a lawyer gives me a sense of importance to the organizations. But I am not impervious. I keep my cards close to my chest. Not many people hear me say these words ever. You're one of the few.
Well, that's definitely something I don't take lightly, and I feel those standing around me understand the value of that. What I can tell you is this: we could take this to our table, and what I want to do is make sure I clearly am understanding what it is you're looking for. So the alliance you're looking for is absolutely just as you stated, the alliance where, you know, we are running our organization as we see fit.
Yes.
Nothing changes on our end, but it would be a partnership that if something happens and you need aid, we would be called upon and come in aid as we would with any other organization that we're allied with, and vice
Yes.
versa. Now, my question to you is this: in this partnership, how does that partnership look like against other allies that we're already allied with?
Well, that depends.
I
Who are
agree.
who are you closer with? If they do something wrong to me and I ask you to handle them, but you're allied with them as well, that is your decision. You see, you're not treated like Yakuza. The Yakuza are treated like Yakuza. If I told a Yakuza member to go kill somebody, their own family, they listen. They go against me, they die. You're not Yakuza. You're an MC. You're an MC that if you did this, you'd be in a Yakuza alliance, but you're not Yakuza. It is your decision, and yours alone. It would affect our relationship if you told me no. but it would not mean you'd go through the same things they would. If I call you, it is not an absolution. It is a request. If you joined my clan fully, as in you converted, then things change. But that's not what I'm looking for. You would join the clan as an ally, not a member, not a full member. You'd be called upon just as I could be. If necessary, we would need each other. We would help each other if we could. I have powerful connections. I go to events with powerful people. I can introduce your people. You can set your own alliances. You're free to do as you wish. This is not me controlling you. You're not Yakuza. I am not allowed to control your kind. MCs are a different breed. Their loyalty is fierce to one another. Yakuza is a bit strange. If you know anything about it, you know that our loyalty is absolute. And those who betray it, they die. Swiftly, with no remorse. It does not matter who you are.
Oh yeah, I'm
You're
very, very well accustomed to how the Yakuza operate and the loyalty that goes behind. A lot of it is exactly how we pride ourselves in our own loyalty. What I can tell you this is, I believe we have enough information for us to take it to our table, and we will discuss and we will weigh the options and the pros and cons behind all of it. I will tell you that we will definitely need a couple of days before we can give you an absolute answer, whether it be a
Take your
yes or a
time.
no.
I
Yeah.
don't need an answer immediately. I don't care if you take a month.
Okay. Yeah, it definitely is
Take
going to
your
be a
time.
few days because to be fair, like I said prior when you reached out, we're definitely under the gun about some other things that we're trying to handle. That is something that is definitely more pressing than this. Uh, Not that this is not something to be discussed. But we will discuss. We will definitely be back in touch with you on that matter, in this matter, and give you a yes or a no without any doubt.
What is happening to you anyway? You seem like you're more hard pressed about this than what you're leading. You don't have to tell me, but
Yeah.
I'm more curious as even without an alliance, we are still friends.
We definitely are friends, and I've always respected you. You know that. And Elsa too. Unfortunately, this is not something that I maybe could even discuss if I wanted to. It is a matter that's a little higher than both of our organizations, and it's something that
This is
until
all you had to say. I know
yes,
what this involves now.
yeah. So we are definitely having to deal with some shit right now.
I see. Very well. But I'll let you have your time. And amongst your stress over whatever this is involving whoever it might be, my home is open to you. Feel free. The pool is there. I have a mixer somewhere around here. I can find it. Take
I
your
have
time to
7.
relax. You're going to need it, especially if you are in a state of mind as you're giving me the idea of. Don't put yourself in a predicament just because of a rash decision. It
Oh yeah.
does not go well.
No, no. One thing we try not to do is make moves and rash decisions. I assure you.
Now then, please, let us go relax.
Hmm.
Alright, Wolves, I'm going to head out.
All right, brother. You have a good night.
There's a white car out front with a man in a white shirt.
Interesting.
Damn it. Every time.
I didn't know my ankles didn't exist.
Me too.
It's that very special camouflage.
Oh yeah.
You dipped your feet in and only stuck on your ankles.
It's invisible ink.
You have a guest out front.
Oh, I do. Let me go see.
White shirt guys coming in.
Copy that.
That turns out to be someone who I need to come back for. You just give me the radio call. If I'm still in the city, I will ride back up.
Yeah, copy that. We will. I swear.
I guess they gave Elsa a one-time contact or something like that, and I got the message that she's all good, pretty much.
Oh, okay. Good.
Yeah, I think somebody gave her one of those Nikon cameras that's connected to the internet.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. It is very interesting to say the least. I'm not real thrilled about how she did what she did, but I will go back to saying that if it was me, I would have done the same thing, so I can't really be that mad at her. Just doesn't mean I have to like it.
No, yeah.
Hey, a lot of shit that happens in life I don't like, but you know,
Yeah, it's fair.
that's life.
Yeah, 100% fair. Well. Interesting timing, though. Interesting timing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All the way around.
I am, I'm one that I don't believe in coincidence.
No,
What do you
a
think?
lot of
You
this
work
was,
for them or something?
No, I'm not gonna say that. I just don't believe in coincidence.
a lot of this was rooting from the quarantine.
Mm.
Most of this conversation will be had in our own home, for obvious reasons.
We're just starting to get a little late, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, I just realized,
What time it actually is.
yeah.
Oh, while I have y'all here, happy Father's Day.
Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah,
Very
happy
much
Father's
so.
Day, all of y'all. Well, the ones that are fathers, but you know.
Yeah, I was going to say happy Father's Day to the one that are fathers.
Are you a father, Odin?
Oh, no.
Well, Wolves, are we ready to head back to our neck of the woods?
Yeah, I believe so, because I'm trying not to pass out right now.
Yeah. I don't want to fly out in a place that's not my home.
Plus, we got parked the car and all that shit.
Yeah, yeah.
We got to get our shoes, don't we?
Yeah, I grabbed mine on the way out.
Smile too. We're gonna be rolling up.
If you need to go grab yours, I'll wait right here.
Does anyone have... Go ahead, Smiles.
No, go ahead. Mine's so totally not important.
Mine is neither.
Giant statue boobies.
Now I gotta come check it out.
Oh, well. I mean, how do we get one of these at the clubhouse?
I was gonna say, you know what? She never takes her chest for granted.
That's fair. That's totally fair.
God damn it. Duke's gonna leave me behind because of that.
No, she would never.
Hey, Dukes, you have your special attachment license, correct?
I think he's coming out to say bye.
Oh, what was?
Oh.
Did somebody?
Of course.
Yeah, we appreciate the
Oh, yeah, I have-
hospitality. We the hour is late for us, so we're gonna be heading back to our home so we can lay down for the evening.
Will you all be safe? And call me.
Could you
if
keep
I
a
will.
lookout,
I
for
will,
a
and likewise
specific
for you.
attachment
And
for
we
the
appreciate your
Star S
hospitality
for
once
me?
again. And we will speak soon.
I look forward to it.
You have a good
You'll
evening.
be safe.
Yes, sir.
It's the like fully shortened stock. I don't know what the actual name of it is. It's just it's like still has the stock on it. It's just like pulled all the way in.
And you want me to get?
He said just flex E on the gate.
Yeah, flex E on the gate.
Oh,
Sorry, I had a headache. Go ahead, dude.
Cool.
interesting to know.
Thank you. You just if you get it for me, you just let me know how much it is. I'll get you back.
Very interesting.
Flying out at my Roxwood house.
Alright, copy that, brother. We will catch you tomorrow. Yeah. Very interesting indeed.
Timing on things.
Yeah. Like I said, I don't. Oh!
Uh-oh. Happy.
Well, that's
Hey, you got an off-road vehicle. Go get him. My car will get stuck.
We're going. We're going.
Yeah, I don't know what just happened there.
I think if we don't stop, we'll be okay.
I think I'm gonna try to get it up there. It's still running. We'll see if I can get it back up top.
We're good.
Yeah, I mean my car is moving. I'm gonna try to get it back up top.
Go very slowly, though.
Oh yeah, yeah. It's not an off-road BMW.
Don't worry, this has got a fire extinguisher on standby.
I might need it. Alright, well, we made it back up top.
You falling asleep at the wheel like me?
I don't even
No,
know
had
what
headache.
happened.
I think we had a headache and just kind of slid off the side. That or those rocks are freaking slippery as hell.
Yeah, that was the weirdest thing. I mean, I was turning, and next thing I know, I'm falling off a cliff. I don't even know what happened.
I think he fell asleep at the wheel, my guy.
Let's distract him.
Good. Alright,
Gotta
let
get you to
me...
bed, old man.
I'm gonna pull over 2 seconds real quick.
Good?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're good.
He's got to get his dentures put in his glass of water.
Yeah, I had to put the dentures back in. Alright. How are you? How's your vacation?
Isn't Val young
Yeah.
goblins?
So
boy.
the hits keep coming. Very
We're getting married next Saturday.
coincidence on how the hits come. So Sai reached out to me
The girl's got to have time like that.
and wanted to have a
That's
meeting.
crazy.
And ultimately, it was a twofold thing. One, apparently, because we have been such good clients,
Maybe that's how she met
our retainer fee is dropping from 25K a week to 20K a week. So that was nice. Then he asked where you were, because he wanted to have a conversation with members of our table. And I said, well, right now I am acting president, as our president is away, and I cannot discuss further why. I said, but I can get other members of my high table in here for whatever it is you would like to discuss. Ultimately, what he is trying to present is us becoming a part of his Yakuza clan as an alliance to do his bidding when he needs it, and vice versa, which you and I both know what that truly means. Well, naturally. And I've already said so in the dark chat. We were discussing it, and the answers or the things that he was presenting it in such a way that he was talking a whole lot of stuff and giving hardly no information whatsoever. And of course, I made one particular statement. I was like, well, I want to be extremely clear, because I want to make sure that if I say no, that this does not affect the firm being our representation for legal representation. And of course his answer was no.
Hey, does anyone
So we'll
know
see
the
how that
default
affects us.
muscle for a
But
plate flipper?
basically what I told him was
Okay.
we'll need a couple of days, because I'm not in a position to make that statement. We do things
You'll
as a
have to
club,
look in your abilities
and
then.
we'll be back. I said, but we're up against some things right now.
Okay.
And he again asked where you were, and I said, well, again, I
I'm
want to
assuming I
disclose it's
got one.
something
My
that
license
is a
plate's
matter we
completely
have to
black.
handle, and nobody will know what's going on, because it means nothing to anybody but us as a club.
Well, it's my car.
So,
and I bought it from another guy. Oh.
Well, I mean, essentially, I mean, true.
I think we lost him. Hold on.
Y'all okay back there?
Well, I mean, I didn't say anything other
cut
than,
off my
you're away.
Our Father who art in heaven, give us this daily bread, and forgive us
rise
our
from the ashes,
trespasses, and we
Chris.
forgive those who trespass against us.
Well, I mean, that's fair. That's fair. But I mean, at the same time, it'd be a hell of a comeback story. Oh, nice. I might have knew that, but I couldn't tell anybody I knew that. So what did we get? What did you get?
Local turned into me.
How ironic.
Are you riding on the outside of that vehicle?
Yeah, how
I'm riding in the back
ironic
of it,
that
yeah.
is.
It's got a bed.
Yeah, it's got a bed, it's got bed sheets
Yeah.
on it.
Yeah, the thing is six-seater.
That was my...
That is quite hilarious, actually. Damn. Yeah, I love that man, but fuck him right now.
Ooh.
Yeah, no shit, no shit. Oh, that was
Let me get the rundown. Fuck on. Fuck
phenomenal RP. I'm not even gonna lie. Like, I knew, like you did,
I
that something
forget
was
you have
fixing to
freaking
happen, and he
chops.
was fixing to take somebody.
Jesus.
No.
I really assumed that it was.
That was the piggy that
Well, no,
ate
I
roast
figured it was
beef,
gonna
and
be
he
me.
got that
Like I said, I know
reference
how
on
he operates. I knew when he told everybody to step out. And with the way
Let's
he
just say I
started that
like Arby's.
conversation, I knew what he was fixing to do. But
what was that?
Oh, I said I really like Arby's sandwiches.
Oh, a woman. Oh my god. I can't. I can't.
he didn't tell me
What?
that.
There's nothing wrong with that. What, you guys don't like Arby's?
I can
Yeah,
see
he didn't
the
tell me
immense
that.
amount of disappointment.
We
What,
got the meats.
somebody was going to be
Can't-
cooking from our club or just both? Oh, yeah.
You can hear the laughter in her voice. I'm telling you.
We have the meats.
Well, that was the dumbest meeting I've
Yeah.
ever been a part of
Well,
in my entire life.
knew,
I've never
well,
heard
you know
someone
what
talk so
triggered
much
me
and
to
say
knowing
nothing.
it was going to happen, honestly? When we came out of church and you were in the
I
at
was
the
trying to understand
garage,
what exactly
and
he was
you was like, and Happy needs to be there. The
trying to get out.
way the
Yes.
way you presented it back to I guess.
Oh,
it
it's
was
very
Happy.
obvious. He wants he knows how powerful we are. He knows we run the city, and he wants to hold us on our little leash.
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So I guess
Yeah,
the
I
black
wonder
market
too
in
now.
Rocks
Actually,
burned.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, everybody, let's post
Right.
questions about my crime stuff on Birdie.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, some guy posted one day. He's
Well,
like,
I
he's
wonder.
like, where's the
Yeah,
chop
in that
shops
in
at
that
in the
situation,
city?
I don't know what he would have done.
I commented on it and I was like, probably not the best fucking thing to ask on Birdie. He said, where else am I supposed to ask? I said, well,
Who's got a
probably
Halloween party?
any other place than fucking Birdie.
Probably like, I don't know, find
Oh.
out who the criminals are and get in with them and get good and get some trusted and then go
Well,
from there, you fucking
Yeah, I literally told him,
Yeah.
I was like, I don't know.
But I
go
figured I'd give
ask
you
someone in the city. He
that
said, well, I've already
lovely
tried. Like,
information.
well,
It just
obviously you haven't tried hard enough. You can't just walk up to them and be like, hey, yo, where's the chop shop at?
Oh well,
Yeah.
we ain't. I mean, the answer's
I mean-
automatically a no. I mean, regardless of
tell 'em
whether
yes.
we wait for you to come
Really
back or not.
confuses
Which,
people when
to be
you
fair,
tell
I
'em
wasn't
that.
making that decision
Yeah.
without you here anyway.
I just act like
but
I
it
don't
was
know
an
what the fuck they're
automatic
talking
no
about.
because
What's a
you
chop
know where
shop?
we stand with that kind of shit.
Is that where you know make
But I
the
can't leave you
sausage
out of
and
the
stuff?
loop, even though you don't necessarily know the
Mm,
Or
situation.
the
I want a
chicken
chop
fact-
sandwich now. I want a
I
chop
was-
sandwich now.
Or the chicken factory? Well, that's up in Polito.
I was chopping
You
a
can't
car
'cause you're took.
in Roxwood a long time ago.
You can talk in
to,
OOC, but even then you have to be careful what you say in
two
there.
sheriff department guys pulled up. I was like, "What are you doing?" And I'm like almost.
And who
done with the
knows how
car.
long
I
he's
just
gonna
took the
wait
last
before he
wheel
reaches
off.
out
Already
with
had
whatever
all the
task
doors
this is
fucking
gonna
cut
be.
off. Like 30 seconds, I would have been done and gone. And I was like, "Oh, you know, just working on my car, just getting some new tires, new doors." And like, there's a dead like body.
What did he
that's
say?
over there for some reason? He's like, "Is that a dead body?" I was like, "I don't know what the fuck that is."
Yeah, there's no way. I
So,
won't
he made
be.
me
I'll,
step
well, I'll be
outside and we
around
sat there and
later
talked. I was
tomorrow
like, "Dude, I
night,
don't
but I
know." I
won't
was
be
like, "My
around here in
grandma
the
gave me
daytime
this
since it's
car.
Father's Day.
I was
but
just wanting to get new wheels put on it." My buddy told me I
Monday
could
works
come up there
great.
and get new wheels. He ended up letting me go after he
Yeah,
searched
we'll
me
figure it out.
and
Well, you
took
know,
my AP pistol.
we
and I didn't even
we
have
either
a
gonna
weapons
die trying or we're
license.
gonna get you back. Let's put it that
And
way.
he let me go with a fucking warning.
Yeah, you did.
Stolen vehicle, like 75% chopped, black market weapon, had a felony, no weapons license, and he's like, "Yeah,
Well, you know what we
I
said
think you're
when I
pretty
told the
new to
club. You know what
city,
the
so I'll
club's
just give you a
reaction
break."
was, right?
I was like, "Fuck it, I'll take it."
There's like, Prez just wanted a vacation from all of us. I said, you're probably right.
That's pretty cool.
I thought for sure.
No,
I was
shit,
fucked.
don't
As soon-
nobody talk to Felix like
yeah,
we
I was
do. I
just, like,
promise
beat
you.
bopping over there on my own, and he walked up. I was like,
I talk to
"Fuck."
him that way because
I
I've
didn't
known
even
him
see him
forever.
pull
I know
up.
who you know what I
He just
mean. Like
walked
I
in the
get
chop
away
shop
with
while
it.
I'm
Other
taking the
people,
last
I think,
tire
are
off.
more
He's like,
scared of him than they are anything
"What are
else.
you doing?" I'm like, "Oh,
You have
fuck."
And then when I chop a car to try
Oh
to
well, I
get
know
freaking
that.
police,
Neither is Happy, but Happy
nobody
respects it.
shows
That's
up.
the difference. Which
I'll
I
stop
know
dropping
Elsa
cars
does
after
too.
that.
Yeah, I know
Well,
Elsa does too. But like Happy talks to him in a way
I found a better way to get
with
black
the
money, though,
respect.
so. If you blowing up ATMs, it's a lot quicker, and you get more black money than dropping a car. And you can do it multiple times per
Yeah,
hour.
yeah. Oh well, Happy doesn't think he's better. I mean, Happy. I mean, again, Happy's seen both sides of the spectrum. Oh, he does, but you know why he does, right? It's not because he's scared of him. There's an
Golly, what
ultimate
number
plan
cigarette
behind
is
all
that?
of it.
Why you count?
My boss, my president best friend is
Yeah,
being
well, that's
held by
true,
some
but I mean,
assholes. I'm gonna be
Happy
smoking
tends to play a little
nonstop.
more diplomatic behind things than
Anybody use some
trying to run
cigars?
out and be gung ho unless he has to be.
They're better for
In this
you.
particular matter, he's only going to be
Okay.
gung ho if
Hey, look, I'm
Felix
here for a
forces
good
him
time,
to,
not
and
a
then
long
Felix
time.
is going to see a side of Happy he's
Yeah.
not expecting to see.
I mean, in that
I'll
case, I
drink for
think I
that one.
got some. I think I got some meth and like a meth pipe and
Fuck yeah.
one in like my van or something,
Hell yeah.
or some cocaine, one of the two.
Mm-hmm. Anything but alcohol. I do anything but alcohol.
Anything but alcohol.
Yep.
Yeah. You'll smoke some meth and snort some coke, but a beer's where you draw the line.
Exactly. Gotta have something.
You know what it is? You gotta stay hydrated. That's what it
From
is.
that meeting,
I just absolutely detest the taste of
I can
alcohol.
clip
I
it out.
just cannot stand
I
it.
should have it. Hold on, let me make sure I was recording. I should
I
have
don't know
it.
what it
Yeah, I
is.
was
It
recording.
just
I can clip it out.
absolutely disgusts me.
It's been acquired taste.
Like, you could give me the fruity of drinks. If there's a shot of alcohol in it, I can taste it, and it makes me. Oh, God, I hate it.
Yeah, I'll clip it out. It'll probably be tomorrow before I clip it, but I'll clip it out and
Yeah,
send it
and
to you.
in like 20 years, I want to be one of those guys.
You want the
that
whole
has, like, a
thing from
liquor
the time we
collection.
got there? Or you want?
Like what?
Okay.
Not
Goals.
drinking it though.
Yep,
Just
I'll
like
clip
a
that out
cabinet
and send
full
it
of,
to you.
like unopened bottles of liquor.
Just you and me with
Sure.
Felix. Okay, yeah, I clip that out. I'll send it to you tomorrow.
I mean, we all have to have goals, you know.
For show. All right, well, I'm gonna say goodnight to the one standing in front of me and then head off to bed. But I wanted to list.
Wall of Jameson.
Nah, Jameson's terrible.
What?
Yeah.
You take that back.
It's yeah.
Give me some
Well,
Jack.
I mean, to be fair, it's like I told
I'm
all of
not
them. I said,
really a
look,
whiskey
I'm not happy
person.
at how
I'm
Prez
more
did
of a
this.
rum
whiskey
person.
I
down
said,
to the
but
soul.
at the same time, if I was
I
in
don't
her
have to taste
shoes,
the
I would have
beer.
done the same thing, and she
Fireball, I can
knows it.
drink
I said, so
Fireball
I
all day.
respect her for what she did, but I'm not fucking happy at all.
I'm more of a rum type of person. I prefer white
I
rum
mean,
over
that's
dark rum, though.
that's fair. That's fair. I can't even argue that.
I can
I
respect
guess
it.
one turns the other, right?
I had this dark rum called Kraken one time.
Yeah, I didn't like that
I've
one.
heard of it.
It hit me hard. It hit me hard. Like 2 shots and I was done.
See,
Just-
vodka does that to me.
You got Irish in you?
Yeah.
Yeah, every Irish person I talk to, if you give them
Yeah,
vodka,
it has to be
it makes
extremely
them.
vague right now, but
It hits
everybody
them
needs
hard
to
and makes them sick.
understand.
Yeah, I can't really drink vodka.
Because,
It gives me
yeah, we
terrible
are under the
heartburn.
gun at the moment.
One thing I do like drinking, most people don't
Well,
like,
I ain't worried
is,
about it.
is
One,
Jaeger.
I already told everybody, I said, well, once Prez comes
I've
back,
never
all
had
bets
it.
are off.
I
They're like, oh, we
wanna
know.
try
I say,
it.
but until then, we have to play by
Have you ever
this
had?
scenario until
You
I
ever
say
had
otherwise.
Baron
No.
Oh, it is a.
No.
It's
I
kind of
don't
like
mean in
Jaeger,
that
but not,
regard,
and
but
it's like a honey.
she's gonna be salty.
Oh,
when
you put
she,
it
well,
in
not
root
salty,
beer,
but
and you don't even
feisty.
taste alcohol.
Feisty.
Yeah, the only time I drink Jaeger is with Jaeger
Oh,
bombs.
I didn't think he was going to.
All it tastes like is Red Bull. It's the best thing ever.
Yeah, I didn't think he was gonna give in. Like I was pretty much sure he was dead
But
set
another thing
on
with
what his
that is
decision was, and
I
even
also
then,
do not like beer.
when he
Yeah,
went to
Not a
Bella
beer
for her to
drinker.
make her decision, I'm like, she's not gonna go against Felix. She's
Yeah,
not
I like
going to.
Coronas.
I really only drink wine coolers and seltzers if I'm drinking something
Yeah.
like that. Like, I love me some fucking Twisted Teas.
Yeah,
Don't give me Long Island iced teas.
I tend to agree there too.
I've
I
never
will
had a
wind.
Long Island iced tea.
my friend
I don't know. It's gonna
one
be an
time was
interesting
like, "You have
RP.
to
I'm
try
actually
this,"
excited to kind
and
of
I
see
was
where
like,
it all
"Okay."
goes.
I tried it, and I swear, I don't know if the bartender made it
I
strong
don't
or
think that's
what,
gonna
but
happen, but
I was almost dancing on the table.
if it does, you know Happy's gonna haunt you somehow in the grave. But then again, he may wind
Get
up
it
there
back, yeah,
with you because
Happy.
he's gonna go. He is gonna go on a
Take
hell
this
on
and
hell mission.
I bought some Pink Whitney like 4 months ago.
Oh, I know.
And that shit's
Happy's
awful.
not worried. He's
Absolutely.
I
more
used to be
pissed.
able to. So back when one of my my best friends was in college, he'd invite me to his parties, and we did a pink lemonade, Pink Whitney with strawberries, like jungle juice type thing, and it was. That's all it is. It's just pink lemonade vodka.
Yeah, see, everyone I've always talked to has said how
Jesus.
good Pink Whitney is. I never tried it. So I was like, fuck it, you know what? I'll get some Pink Whitney and I'll try it. No, that shit is terrible. No.
Elsa's a handful.
Do
Oh,
what?
damn.
Were you the one that
I mean, to be fair, so is Happy, so I can't say much. I can't say much. Mhm. Yeah.
No. Honestly, I think your best bet might be probably tomorrow, getting with someone from EMS and asking if she's around in city. But like I said, if not that one, there should be one coming up in Schumacher soon, because my old club owned it, and it should be
I
free
mean,
soon.
from what we just gathered, it seems like that's not gonna have to be a worry anyway. Oh, well, that's true. Evie doesn't know that, but oh, I can only
5033.
imagine.
Left side of the map.
Well, now I understand why you couldn't give it away, but oh, she will. Yeah, she will. That's why I understand the secretive behind it, which is why I made it clear to those that were standing there when that information was said, do not speak it to any other member whatsoever. It does not leave those that were there to hear it.
Fair enough.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. If he speaks it, I promise you, their blood pack will be honored. Mm-hmm. He was a little quiet, and I was like, okay, he's pissed, and I'm like, are you okay? And then he started kind of lightening up a little bit. He's like, I
Alright,
know
y'all,
what
I'm gonna
she
head to
did
bed.
and why she did it, but we'll
Alrighty.
just have to figure this
You
out.
guys
And I'm
have a
like,
good night.
yeah,
Good
it's like
night.
you just gotta
Night.
trust that I know what I'm doing and she knows what she's doing, and we'll make it
I'm
through
gonna
this shit.
step in my head for a sec, and hopefully Happy will be back. If not, I might have to go to bed too.
Hell yeah. No, well, she's She's not worried. She knows Felix, but she also knows Happy. That's the key to all of that. Well, it's funny that you say that because there was, others that said she just didn't want to have to deal with it because she didn't want to have to deal with everything that go on with it. She wanted you to have to do it all so she could just relax. And I'm like, yeah, don't remind me. Yeah, but it made for a funny RP. Yeah, but it wasn't hers. I don't give a damn. Or Happy's gonna have words with her once he gets her back, right? You know that, right? Just there's gonna be some words. All right, well, I'm gonna get out of here and go to bed. I will. Yeah. That is true. That is true. Hell, everybody's scared of Evie. Mm-hmm. I'm more scared of her than I am of Elsa. Evie has the way to kill me with medical things. Evie. Oh, well. Okay. I was about to say, well, damn. Bye, you too, then. Hell yeah. Oh, shit. Well, I'm going to get out of here and go get some sleep. I'll catch you tomorrow, I guess via emails. That's true. That's true. I guess, I'll see you. I'll see Evie. How about that? All right. Well, you need anything, yell. I'll keep you. Yeah, well, I mean, I get it. I know the reasoning, but you know me. It didn't matter to me. Okay, Svetlana.
Alright, I'm back. Is Happy back yet?
Oh yeah, I just want to watch it.
All right, I'll catch up with them in the morning.
No, they're gonna do that. Nobody's gonna be
All right.
involved with
Good
that, I
night.
don't believe, except for them.
Yep.
You too.
Yeah, we'll see how it all plays out. It'll be interesting. I can't wait to see that.
It's gonna be funny if he was talking the whole
well,
time and his voice box was
Oh,
off.
no, I don't know. He hadn't told me. I don't know a word. Mm-hmm.
All good.
Oh.
Well, good news.
What's that?
Nice.
I got a
Damn, I
real
hope it
estate
plays
agent
out
looking
that
for
way,
that
actually.
at 5033, and they said I can get an FFL, and they approved.
Well, as long as everybody does what they're supposed to, and those who know, she shouldn't catch wind
Do
whatsoever.
you know how to go about getting the FFL?
I believe it's
But if they do, if she does catch
Yes.
wind, then
Are
there needs
you
to
in
be severe
their emails?
consequences for the one that leaks it out.
Huh?
Possibly.
They need to see the same
yeah,
fate.
The courthouse.
Courthouse. Okay, you go in there and there's a thing. I did it
assure
for
you,
Ragnar's
anybody
how I
from this
know
club
how to do this.
leaks it,
You go in
they will
there
wish
and you
they
open
didn't.
a ticket
They're not gonna have to
with
worry
the
about the gods. I'm gonna take care
DOJ.
of it.
They'll set an appointment for you to come down and talk to them, and they'll run your background and all
All
that.
right. Well, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna get out of here. Say goodnight to the ones that are still
So
awake,
just a
and
request in the rain.
go get some sleep.
I think it's.
All right, night. All right, I'm back.
Create a ticket.
Welcome back.
Yep, I have one open now.
Oh, yeah, request. Yeah.
What
And
are we?
there is a request / renew FFL. Actually, one of the specific tickets.
Yep, I got it.
Okay, cool.
Well, that was a very interesting meeting.
Yes.
Yeah.
Get you up to speed, Happy. Ammunition 5033 is up for sale. I have a ticket open with real estate, and they
Perfect.
approved me to do it as long as I get an FF.
Okay. Well, good. Well, like we've already said, with the money that you have acquired, beyond that, whatever else you need to get everything up and running, just filter it through us. We'll figure out on a club level where we need to stand with it.
I told you
And,
I'd help you with some of it if you needed to, so we got you.
I mean, after my liquidation and giving the club back what it deserved, I'm sitting at around 700,000. So we should
Okay.
be good.
Yeah.
Should be good.
Well, I don't want you to bleed yourself dry on it either. I mean, if this is going to be a club, a club business, that's going to be the perfect front, and the club needs to filter into it as well. So, shouldn't just be based
no,
off of you and you alone.
Well, I did with PMR, Happy. I'm willing to do it
Well,
again, but
I know, but you shouldn't
know,
have
but,
to.
But
you
it should
know?
have never. It should have
Yeah,
never
it's
been
a
that way with
fundamental.
PMR. PMR was supposed to be done the way we're fixing to do this ammunition, and it was never done that way from the start. And because the way it was originally started, we kind of had to honor those requests. Now we can do this the way it should have been done all along. PMR was never really a club business, if I'm being honest.
Yeah.
It just
All
funded
right.
out that way. But
did
anyway.
everything I could for it, Happy.
No, I know, and trust me, it didn't go unnoticed or unappreciated by any stretch of the measure. It was just an unfortunate circumstance. But this ammunition's going to be the ticket. It's definitely going to be what PMR should have been for us all along. There's no question of that.
Yeah, I agree with that one.
All right. Well, I'm gonna get out of here.
Me
Obviously, the answer to that meeting is a hard no. But we're not gonna make any. We're not gonna let them know that until we secure Press back and get her back. But yeah, we are not dealing with the damn Yakuza. Fuck them.
Yeah.
No, that was a completely wild statement that you made.
Well, for somebody to say a whole lot and actually say nothing at all, I was
Besides, his Yakuza is going down the shitter, basically.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, Yakuza are known though for saying a lot and nothing at the same time.
Well, that's true, but I agree with Dukes. He was absolutely, he tipped his hat. He's obviously lost power, and he's trying to gain power. And one statement he made solidified that in my mind with the, y'all are a powerful MC in your own right. When you start making comments like that, you solidify what you're already trying to say. And at that point, the control automatic for anybody that has half a fucking brain, the control went to us at that point, and he tipped his hat. Should be interesting. Although, we did get a better deal on our lawyer fees.
But he's right, and also the Yakuza, they separate business from personal.
No, they do, but I had to verify that. I knew what the answer was going
Yeah,
to be,
yeah.
but I had to 100% verify because one thing I've learned in life, you don't assume. Not everybody knows how to separate business from, you know, other business. Or pleasure, for that matter.
Why does Odin look so chunky in that photo?
I'm big bone.
But you're not. That's the someone in media in the emails.
That's fucking great.
Oh, I want to show you the one that I sort of did a Foxy, but it's not one of those. It's a different con.
Damn, you don't even have the loyalty rocker on yours. Wild.
That's because my
Put in a chunky
thick
boy.
arms are in the
He's so
way.
He's so chunky that the loyalty rocker ain't even there. Wild.
And my arm literally covers it.
Wild, it's not even there. You still kind of see it, but you a chunky boy. Wild.
Oh, damn.
Right?
I am a thick boy.
I'm a thick boy. I'm a fat boy. I own it.
It's okay to be a chunky.
Okay. I need to go to bed.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I will catch you beautiful people tomorrow. And we'll figure out life, yeah?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Alright.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah. Night,
Later,
y'all.
y'all.
Y'all be good.
Night.
Night, darling.
I'll keep y'all updated on the ammunition.
Good night, hon.
Yeah, for sure.
Yep,
Just
yep.
like I said, let me know what we need to do as a club too.
Absolutely. I'm just glad that we're finally gonna have a fucking business that's gonna make us money.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
and me
right.
both. You and me both.
It's been being fucking wheelchair the entire time, and it's been pissing me off. Like, I'm sorry that now I can speak freely on it, but holy fucking shit, have I been losing my fucking mind.
Yeah.
Well, look, I don't say that I don't feel you own it, but it was definitely a subject we had to tread lightly around. I've known for almost 2.5, almost 3 weeks that we were probably fixing to shut down PMR altogether, which was why when we had that last conversation that, I was kind of vague about my answers because I knew we were probably fixing to shut it down altogether for the reason that Havoc stated already. But I was waiting to see if he was going to stick with that or not before I gave my personal opinion on it and actually move forward. Because if he decided he was going to keep it, then I was going to put it on the table that one, it was going to go to his and his alone. It was no longer going to be sponsored or known as a club action business. That it was going to be his to fail or succeed in. Members could work there, but we weren't going to put club money into it.
Well, 2 weeks ago when it was brought up, I was ready to liquidate the whole damn thing right then.
Yeah, well.
Yeah. All right. I'll see you beautiful people tomorrow, and we'll figure things out.
Yep, folks show. Y'all be good. Night.
Yeah, you too.